Test, test. Oh man, I don't know why my microphone wasn't working, but let me turn the gain down a little bit. Oh man, Norway isn't going to refuel U.S. Navy ships anymore. Man, aren't we fucking cooked? We are ultimately cooked. We'll never... Man, we're just never gonna get out of this, aren't we? Wait, no fucking way. This can't be real. Wait a second. I thought we were draining the swamp. I thought we were getting rid of corruption. Is this real? SEC drops charges against Chinese billionaire after he pumps $30 million into Trump's crypto scheme? I like can you prove a connection? He pumped $30 million into Trump's crypto scheme. Hold on, let's read it. Maybe there's something fucked up here. Maybe this is wrong. Maybe they're unjustly going after Donald Trump. 1 second. I'm already in the midst of the edible, by the way. The daily stream edible, that's what we're in the middle of already. Just so you guys know. All right? Just so you can prepare yourselves. SEC drops charges against Chinese billionaire after he pumps $30 million into Trump's crypto scheme. Here, 1 second. Let me turn this down slightly. Okay. How does it feel to see your hegemony crumble in real time as an American? It feels like shit. Believe it or not, it actually feels like fucking shit. I have people coming at me in DMs in group chats about how evil America is and how could we do this to them? And it's like I am very personally and directly affected by literally every single fucking thing that's going on here. Okay? There is not a person that is close to me in my life that is not directly affected by what's going on in the most insane ways that you could possibly imagine. I have no love for what's going on right now. But anyway, let's see. Maybe the deep state is at it again. Hey guys, by the way, where the fuck is my deep state that's supposed to be fighting back against this shit? By the way, where's that? Where are my Democrats at, man? This is our Democratic Party. This is the messaging that we got from our Democrats. This might be a bunch of good stuff. I haven't read it because the font is fucking 5-point font and it's a list of bullet points. Where the fuck is the messaging at? Where the fuck is the fighting spirit? This is the Democrats are so fucking cucked. Where is the Democrats going feral from day one like the Republicans did to Joe Biden? Is there no one is there actually no one going to fucking, or are the Democrats actually that fucking demoralized that they can't fucking pull something to fucking together? We need a fucking Democrat fucking Donald Trump to go in there and say, you're a fucking cuck, you're a fucking cuck, you're a fucking cuck, you're a fucking loser. I fucked your wife specifically. You have a tiny penis. It's just AOC now? I know, Rezi. Hey, Rezi, by the way, I know that you do gaming streams. I'm going to be doing a lot more gaming streams going forward. So if you want to play video games together while getting high, I'm just slamming edibles and fucking playing video games on stream now. I can't do I need breaks from politics because I can't fucking handle how fucking retarded everyone is. How fucking, what boggles my mind is, like, I thought I was returning to the place of normalcy where you, like, you know, I thought that I was, you know, part of the minority that, like, gets sucked into a retard cult of fucking, you know, ideology when I was a lefty. And I was like, oh, I actually have principles and I should stick to those principles. But, like, I realize now that I'm in the minority, being able to, like, recognize my own faults and when I am wrong, and not twisting myself into fucking pretzels to justify every single fucking bad thing that people on my side fucking do. That must be like an unbelievably unique, like, small subset of human beings in the fucking world. In my country, we can see, like, every single fucking conservative in the entire fucking country, minus one, it feels like. There's literally one conservative in the entire fucking country that's like, hey guys, this is a little bit fucked. This is, like, fucking crazy. And that's fucking Counterpoints. The last of the actual fucking conservatives. I don't know. I fucking hate literally everyone. I'm me and my girlfriend are on the verge of making a, like, actual fucking household rule where I'm not allowed to look at politics anymore. He's not a conservative. You are not a conservative, Blizzard. If you think that what's going on right now is good, you are a subhuman fucking freak and you should get the fuck out of my chat. All right? Unironically, this is not a safe space for any fucking conservative. All right? I do not fucking respect any fucking conservative that thinks that anything that's going on right now, all right, anything that's going on right now is good. You're actually subhumanly fucking unintelligent and you're subhumanly fucking unintelligent. I don't need a safe space? Good. Then leave. Unironically, get the fuck out if you're going to be a fucking conservative in my chat. I do not want you. Trump and Vance ganging up on Zelensky and victim blaming him for the war made me sick to my stomach. I thought that it was going to be a fucking joke. Unironically, I thought it was going to be a fucking joke when I saw people saying, like, that there was a shouting match in the fucking Oval Office. How fucking embarrassing. What a fucking, like, petulant fucking little bitch-ass fucking vice president we have. Oh, you haven't said thank you. You were in the Senate. You were at the fucking speech that Zelensky gave, thanking not Joe Biden, not you know, the Democrats, but the country of the United States. The United States. Thank you for helping us. You are saving us. You're saving our lives. You are a great ally to Ukraine, and Ukraine will be a good ally to you. And then these fucking subhuman fucking loser freaks want to go in there and act like he was being a bitch to the fucking president. Like, they accused him of doing fucking horrible things. Backing off other firms, I haven't even read the article. I literally saw that as I opened up the fucking stream. All right? I haven't even read the fucking article, Blizza. But if the SEC is dropping charges against 1 million fucking people, that's probably a bad thing. It probably means that they're letting people get away with fucking, because believe it or not, I believe that we should be, you know, going after people who are corrupt. Which is why I was supportive of it when we were going after the Mayor Adams in fucking New York. When we went after that New Jersey senator, when those guys were getting investigated, I was like, yes, that's good. But unfortunately, Trump decided to go full fucking corruption mode and say, hey, well, if you work with us on kicking out all the fucking Mexicans from New York City, then we won't prosecute you. And we're going to make it to where we can still prosecute you if you end up not cooperating with us. Like, it's like on its face, fucking corrupt. It's fucking gangsterism. And you guys are like, will bend over backwards to defend every single fucking cucked ass fucking thing that Trump does. Last week he was insulting Zelensky, and then 3 days later he's like, "Oh wait, did I say that he was a dictator?" I can't believe I said that. And now, like, literally the next day after that, he's saying, hey, you don't get to fucking talk to, you don't get to fucking do anything like that in my Oval Office. Get out of here. We're not going to sign this minerals deal that is good for both Ukraine and the U.S. It's good for the U.S. It's good for our security. It's good for our economic outlook. It's good for our security. And Trump was the one that said, no, we're not signing that because fuck you, because I'm a petulant little bitch. Just like he bitched out of fucking all of the fucking tariffs that he said that he was going to do so far. But you guys will soy out and fucking gape your fucking assholes for these fucking actual losers that are in fucking office right now. And it fucking boggles my mind. There's no fucking principles. There's no fucking principles. Rob Nor, man, I can't say that on Twitch. Maybe we'll stop streaming on Twitch for the foreseeable future because I want to be able to say that some people should just. There are just some people that should. I can't even vaguely allude to it. I don't want them to be like, well, LOL. I'm gonna do the lefty thing and report him. I don't think that they're good people. They're not good people. Anyways, let's read what this says. Is there like a better article than Gizmodo? What's his name? All right, a businessman who pumped 75 million. Wait, did this one say 30 million? This one says 75 million. Finds himself in a fortunate position this week as federal securities regulators are hitting pause on their civil fraud case against him. On Wednesday, lawyers for the Security and Exchange Commission and Justin Sun, a 34-year-old Chinese crypto entrepreneur, asked a federal judge to put the agency's case on hold, citing the interests of both sides and the public's interest. The pause is a 180 for the SEC, America's top financial regulator, which 2 years ago charged Sun and his companies, Tron, BitTorrent, and Rainberry, with selling unregistered securities and fraudulently manipulating the price of digital tokentronics. Sun and his companies have sought to have the case dismissed. Sun is a polarizing figure within the world of crypto, in which he has become one of the most prominent investors of the world, Liberty Fund, backed by the Trump family. The fact that they're just like dismissing it is so fucked. Now, anyone in the world can essentially deposit money into the bank account of the President of the United States with a couple of clicks. Ma'am, you know what? We can't do this. We can't do this, okay? We can't. Well, last time it was a week ago, so it's already old fucking news. It feels like this came out a month ago, 8 days ago. This feels like it came out a month ago. We didn't get to react to this whatsoever because of that conversation we had with the Demetrius guy. Let's see what else is in content suggestions. I can't do it. There's just like so it's unbelievable the amount of fucking Do we have... Man, tell me, is there like fucking... Give me some like adjacent drama, dude. I don't want to watch. I don't want to watch that shit. Stop chewing your lips. They're split and I can't. I'm just like fidgeting. Give me something else, dude. Give me something else. Get me out of hell here. Okay, get me out of hell. Because watch Asmund talk about Asmongold. I used to like that motherfucker. Holy shit, he's retarded. That motherfucker's retarded. I love you, son. Don't hate me. I'd come to your Thanksgiving. This is Blizzard. This is why and I messaged Connor about this. Like, here's where I'm at, okay? And I have conducted myself in the past like 5 years on stream in this way. I wear what I believe on my sleeves, all right? When I say that I want to understand or I want to empathize or I want to like reach across the aisle to the conservatives, I mean that, okay? I mean it, right? Everything that I understood about conservatism is out the fucking window because of the past couple of months. Every single fucking mental schema I had, every understanding that I had, even all of the empathy, like all the things that I could empathize with conservatives on, is out the fucking window. It's fucking insane. There is no consistency. It is constant fucking dick riding and cock gargling and tongue on balls activity. The second that Trump speaks, it is unfucking real. There is no dissent. It is fucking crazy. The closest we've had to dissent was the fact that they didn't actually release the fucking, I feel the same about progressives. Progressives didn't try to fuck the entire country. Progressives did some things that I disagree with, some things that were bad, but those things can be tweaked, those things can be, pushed back on. Those were cultural things. Y'all are systematically destroying the fucking country. My parents are teachers, and they were told if ICE comes into your school to arrest the fucking elementary school kids, that you have to stand aside or you will be arrested for obstruction of justice. Me and my girlfriend moved across the country so that we could work in the government, so that we could do something good with our lives, so we could do something good for our country. And it's gone. We're probably like looking at moving away. We're probably moving back to Texas or somewhere else. We don't know what we're going to do. Every single fucking person I know in my real life is directly and negatively affected by this. The party of family values just imported a pedophile sex trafficker. They are gutting the government illegally. They are not following court orders. They're ignoring the judiciary. We have a balance of powers. We have a balance between the legislative, executive, and legislative branch. But at the end of the day, the executive branch has to uphold the laws. And if they decide to not follow the law, then we have a dictatorship. And they're blatantly saying to not listen to the judiciary, to not comply with the judiciary, to not follow court-ordered pauses. We're not the fucking same, Blizza. I hate progressives too. I hate fucking leftists too. I have fought against them. This ain't the fucking same. This is fucking insane. I am watching the country that I have learned to fucking love over the past couple of years fucking go down in flames. We are making unforced error after unforced error after unforced error, and completely ceding our position as the leader of the world. Nobody wants to work with us. Nobody wants to work with us. Elon Musk is calling for judges to get removed. He's not a member of the fucking government. But for some reason, we're listening to him. Yes, Sam, this is unironically a Son crash out. I'm telling people over and over and over, I don't want to talk about politics anymore, because conservatives are disgusting fucking subhuman freaks who will make any excuse in the entire fucking world for the most disgusting fucking horrible fucking activities. And you know, like I'm not a Christian, right? I'm not a Christian. Okay. Want a picture of my cat? Yeah, send it to me. I have my phone open. I'm not a Christian, but I grew up Christian, and I have a lot of respect for people who actually live their lives with the principles of the Bible, right? I honestly do. When I see someone who is like going out and like showing the love of Christ and like, you know, just like pure love like that, and, you know, understanding and empathy, and the way that, you know, I started listening to the Bible, like audiobook, because like there's an incongruence with what I learned growing up for the first 18 years of my fucking life and what the fuck people are talking about now. These fucking subhuman freaks are using their moral high horse of how Christian and good they are, while talking about pushing immigrants out of planes because they don't want to pay for the tax money in parachutes to drop them off in Colombia. The kids too. And they explicitly are saying that. These are conservative fucking influencers. It's disgusting. I have seen the Democrats make active attempts to reach across the aisle to speak to Republicans and trying to be empathetic with them. But MAGA won't have it. MAGA won't have it. Everything that the Dems do is antagonistic. Meanwhile, there is verifiable, on paper, like speeches of them saying, we want to work with the Republicans. We are going to reach across the aisle. Look at this thing. We did this to reach across the aisle. But every single fucking thing that MAGA does is shit on every single possibility of there ever being a continuation of the liberal order that is, and when I say liberal, I mean capital L liberal, as in like democracy, as in freedom of expression, freedom of speech, freedom of everything that we fucking know and love and like hold dear in the United States. You people fucked up, and you will never fucking admit it. And the fact that I have to sit there and have you guys fucking lecture anybody about like just not understanding conservatives at this point, like, yeah, no shit, we don't fucking understand you, because you have no principles, because you voted for a guy who said one thing and is doing another, and you're sitting there gaping your ass like fucking goatsy saying, yes, this is what I want more of. Just fuck us up, fam. You want the country to fucking fail. And it's fucking disgusting to me. Actually, super fucking disgusting. Actually, the most depraved fucking shit in the entire world. It is hard to have any respect for a conservative right now. Yes, Em, that is a very cute cat. It's sleeping. Oh, look at that. It's got its eye covered. Everyone look at this fucking cat. That's a cat. They cut $880 billion from Medicaid. Like, what was the fucking line, guys? Hey guys, remind me what the fucking line was for the past fucking like 5 years. Why are we sending all this money to Ukraine when we should be spending that on Americans here at home? Why are we sending all this foreign aid to other countries when we can spending that money here at home? And they cut $880 billion from Medicaid, the single like largest provider of health insurance to fucking poor people in this country. When they cut SNAP benefits by like $20 billion. And then paired with that, they slash the taxes of the richest people and increase the taxes on the poorest of people. They cut Ebola prevention by accident. Oh, well, no, I think that they did cut it by accident. I think that they're actually fucking retarded. And you fucking retards, you fucking people will defend it. Make it make sense. Where's the fiscal fucking responsibility? You added fucking $10 trillion to the debt over 10 years. Tell me, what the fuck am I supposed to respect about a single fucking conservative? Give me one thing to fucking respect. Because it can't be their fucking family values. It can't be their Christian values because they don't fucking value those things. What they value is owning the libs. They are shooting themselves in the dick to spite the libs. And as long as the libs are suffering too, and as long as the libs are saying, hey, this is bad, they're saying this is good. And I don't think that there's any way to, I don't think there's any way for me to like reconcile like people who want good things for other people, who want good things for their children, who defend what's going on, who voted for this and say, I 100% voted for this. This is great. Well, they're getting fucked. While they say that they want to get rid of corruption, and then Donald Trump fucking launches crypto rug pulls like the day before Inauguration Day, and then rug pulls up people. I just hate you guys. I hate lefties too, man. They will change the 40-hour work week to a 160-hour work month, so your boss can make you work 2 80-hour work weeks and then send you home for the rest of the month, effectively killing overtime pay. Can you like DM me, or I know you're on YouTube, like shoot something to me on either Discord or Twitter. Yeah, I know. I've actively watched this happen. Most Republicans applaud Trump after showdown with Zelensky. It's embarrassing. Think I've scared off Blizza. Oh well. That shit is 900 pages long. Well, if you can find an article, just copy and paste the title of the article to me. Like it's so what's so extra funny about it? Sorry, I just saw something that completely killed my train of thought. Fuck me. Jesus. Good. There's an honorable way to get rid of that stress, Elon. Maybe we should just watch the Destiny, response. Okay, just get some drama content before I tell someone to Kermit sewer cycle. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Let me just fix this. Let me pull up OBS. Yeah, I know. What's so extra funny is the fact that the 1 second, how loud is that on the OBS? Oh, barely at all. Barely registers. What about when I go like this? Let me just test some audio things really quick. Cool. Yeah, what's so funny is like the one thing that they'll hold Trump accountable for is the fact that he didn't release the fucking Epstein files. But like none of them have the mental capacity to fucking introspect for a second and think maybe the reason why he doesn't want to release the entirety of the Epstein files is because he's in the Epstein files. Fucking little kids. Just like everyone said that he did when he went into like little girls' fucking dressing rooms for Miss America. When people said that and people were like, oh, well, he's just like clowning around. He wasn't a pedophile. Those were little girls, man. Now he doesn't want to release the fucking pedophile, documents because he's probably implicated in the fucking pedophile documents. But they lack the critical fucking thinking skills or the will. Really, to recognize that. Jesus, I can't believe it. Okay, we gotta watch drama.
Purpose. Why write this? On January 20th, 2025.
They're such partisan hacks that they think all the people on the list are libs. It's not only that, they think that literally every single person that has it like to do with any kind of institution that is not aligned with conservative values like Hollywood, like automatically is involved in it. So every single fucking person in Hollywood, if someone dies in Hollywood, guess what? They must have known something about the Epstein files. If someone fucking, like, even if they're old, even if it was a fucking, like, gas leak accident, it doesn't fucking matter. Like, they're all fucking implicated. Everyone who is a liberal is implicated in the fucking Epstein files. It doesn't fucking matter. Not, like, and any conservative that has already been implicated in the Epstein files, oh, well, they're like, they're one of the bad conservatives, right? What's the, there's a Russian thing. Good Tsar, bad boyars. Do y'all know this? Good Tsar, bad boyars. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Is sometimes also known as naive monarchism, is a Russian political phenomenon in which positive actions taken by the Russian government are viewed as being the result of the leader of Russia, while negative actions taken by the government are viewed as being caused by lower-level bureaucrats, unbeknownst to the leader. Does this not reflect exactly what's going on with fucking Donald Trump right now? Good things that the government does is because of Trump. But bad thing that happens because of the government is because of bureaucrats or the globalists or Ukraine not being thankful enough or Epstein or whatever the fuck. Which is why we're doing drama. Okay? We're talking about Destiny. All right? Should I do another intro for this? Here, listen. Tron. Wait, is Tron even in chat right now? I don't think he is. Okay, I'll give another intro, okay? We're about a week late on watching this, but we tried to watch it on stream last week, and then we had a very long debate, and that took a long time to get through. So we didn't really get to watch this, but here's like a quick overview on my take of Destiny, okay? I found juicier drama. It fucking better be. I don't care. It says Jackson Hinkle. I do not care. So Destiny has found himself embroiled in another drama associated with his like sexual proclivities, the fact that he constantly goons, and the fact that his gooning might have resulted in leaking the personal videos of his close friends against their consent, is what the allegation is. Now, I am willing to give grace where grace is, warranted, and I'm willing to give room for people to be genuinely remorseful and shit like that, for people who are implicated in this, who are in a pretty rough position to have some leeway in their actions. Dan, for example, or Erudite, for example. I feel like there was a third person, but I can't remember off the top of my head. But I'm willing to give leeway to them and their actions because of, the implication of Erudite's fucking continued existence, as a content creator. Her entire career was tied to Destiny. And her citizenship in the United States was contingent on her business being in the United States. So that kind of sucks. But anyways, Dan's a ride or die for Destiny, right? And I can even conceivably give grace to Destiny depending on his reactions to things, right? Which is why we're going to watch this. Up to this point, his reactions to things have been very lackluster for me. I do not like what his reactions and the things that he has said in his chat have been, blah, 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 blah. It's just not been the best of responses, kind of, accusing them of just being being extorting bitches and shit like that, and there being a mass coordinative thing going on. So we'll have to see what his response is here. Let's see.
Pixie created a Substack post, which you can see here, signaling her intent to sue me. She has since filed her lawsuit in which she claims I shared explicit material we created together without her permission. Until now, I've stayed away from addressing the exact claims she's made in her post and subsequent lawsuit. While it's important to explain my purpose for writing this, it might be more illuminating to quickly explain why I'm not writing this. I am not writing this to appease the accusations made against me, my anti-fan communities, or other vultures who are here to simply hype up whatever stories they can involving me or others around me. Mr. Girl, love. I'm not writing this to divulge every single personal detail of my life for the public to comb through in order to harass me or others around me. I'm not writing this to respond to the multitude of claims made about me that have been circulating on the internet, sometimes for over a decade. For the majority of these claims, I simply don't wish to rehash every single wild claim or baseless accusation someone throws my way, especially when they're demanding I divulge even more personal information to do so. And, more importantly, I shouldn't be forced to provide that level of personal access to my life. I've already had my privacy violated in the most extreme and disgusting ways over the past few months, and I don't enjoy having every single private interaction I've had held up under a microscope for the internet to psychoanalyze. I do, however, feel compelled to provide a bit of backstory to my audience for you to have a bit of an understanding of everything that's transpired over the last few years.
I'm at the point of not caring about this. Whatever happens, happens. I'll watch him while I can. Wait, what do you mean while you can? You think I don't think he's going anywhere because of this, unless he decides to quit himself, but I don't think he's going to. He's set for life. He doesn't have to get a different job, right? But yeah, I think that, if you want to watch Destiny, I don't really care, right? I don't know if I'm gonna watch him or if I'm going to, boycott him forever. I genuinely don't know. It does depend on what's in this video and what happens going forward. Legit, I just don't know. I'm willing to give people grace where it's deserved, and where it's not deserved, I won't give grace. I don't know if he can stream in jail. Okay, I don't think Destiny's going to jail. Who said that Destiny is going to jail? Isn't this a civil matter? Or are we talking about the cherry thing? Because I haven't heard any movement on that whatsoever. I haven't heard her say anything about it. I haven't heard J-Stock say anything about it. I do know that Desi has been kind of crashing out and saying that he wants to find J-Stock's or JSTLK, however, whatever his fucking name is, wanting to find his docs. I think that's kind of fucking crazy. I understand him being really upset about everything, but Jesus. Jesus Christ. Yeah. A lot of people are saying that. You'll be surprised. Yeah, but people have been saying Destiny should be going to jail for like a multitude of reasons for like forever. I doubt Destiny's going to fucking jail. I would doubt that this lawsuit is even going to go past where I think that they're probably going to settle out of court. But the legality of things doesn't really matter to me. It's what the action was, right? And like whether I don't think that you can get around the fact that Destiny sent videos of Pixie to someone without her knowledge. The video was taken with her consent. The video was sent without her consent. And now it's out there. So they think the Pixie thing is civil. It's not criminal. So it can't land him in jail. Unless my understanding of like civil litigation versus criminal litigation is completely just like way out of whack. Has turned into the Destiny 24/7 channel. Yeah, but wasn't he always the Destiny 24/7 channel? I don't know. People have this like view of J-Stock like he's a like super disingenuous person. I think that he's like way too genuine about the things that he says and believes. So I just don't think that it's, yeah. I'm of the mind that Destiny's entire purpose for this statement is to give Pixie pause and make her more likely to settle. Well, we'll see. I have not watched the video. We're trying to watch it.
Relating to this incident, if for no other reason than to dispel at least the worst assumptions that some people have made about me, even within my own community. If you're unhappy with the level of personal details, or if you wish for me to divulge more about person ABC or situation XYZ, I don't care. You can simply leave. This isn't to say that I won't address other things in the future. I probably will, but one piece at a time, okay? Why wait so long? I'm sympathetic to people who view me negatively, even in the worst light.
You know what, Parallax? I'll actually apologize to you, all right? I'm high. I get bitchy when I'm high. And I'm fucking just seething inside in the first place, okay? So when you hear attitude from me, that's just the latent attitude that I have. It's not directed at you.
Light, because it seems difficult to imagine why I would stay silent on everything that's been said about the situation so far. There are 3 reasons for the delay in transparency. The first was minimizing exposure to revenge porn. A great deal of explicit content of mine had been published on Kiwi Farms, including incredibly personal communications of mine. Giving this any kind of public attention is obviously a massive victory for vulture communities as well as the leaker, and a massive loss for the privacy of myself and any of the other victims involved. It's irritating that, because I'm a man, the expectation is that any explicit material of mine, leaked for sexually humiliating purposes, is just expected to be laughed at by me while being made into a joke by every community on the internet, including my own. Whether that includes those maliciously lying about our hookups for purposes of public humiliation, or selectively publishing explicit leaked material online, all of it is incredibly disgusting and invasive, doubly so when I've been expected to just roll with it. It's incredibly bizarre how many people are...
I mean, he's the one who started calling Destiny an e-rapist, so I don't believe he's genuine. I think that that's just him trying to get under Destiny's skin. I think that he would admit that. Unless there's an accusation of Destiny raping. Is there an accusation of Destiny raping? Like an actual accusation, not people just saying that Destiny raped because they don't like him? Because I genuinely, yeah, I don't know. What are we going to play? Fuck me. Library. What's a game that I can download? Holy shit.
Fixated on insisting that I'm not a victim in this when I was the primary target of the entire revenge porn posting. While other people were undeniably harmed by these leaks, they were seen as collateral damage to the publisher of the material and the website providing hosting for it in the goal to attack me, whether it was through reputation, monetary harm, or just some other form of sadistic humiliation. The second point is Pixie's privacy request. Once the leaker published and hosted all of my explicit content on Kiwi Farms, Pixie messaged me and informed me that she didn't want confirmation of her in any part of the material. She said, I'm 100% denying it's me, by the way, since it's not super clear my face or anything like that. I haven't told other personal people in my life about it. This is me talking, basically, if you have any specific requests about like removing anything, and then it's just her saying, I don't want to testify or be named in anything. As far as people asking me, I'm just saying it's a lookalike. Don't tell anyone privately either if it's me or not, basically. Pixie messaged me and informed me that she didn't want confirmation of her in any part of the material.
There's a clip of him saying he's covering Destiny for the money. Link it. Listen, I'm not JStock's friend. Okay, I don't even know if we've talked. I feel like maybe we have. Maybe we've exchanged DMs on some platform. I'm not even sure about that. But I have a generally positive view of JStock. But I mean, like, listen, if it gets to the point where someone who I have a absolute good opinion of, like, I respect the fuck out of All Relevant. If All Relevant is at the point where he's like, dude, I can't fucking defend this shit. Like, this shit's actually fucking crazy. I don't think that there's a lot of, fuck, I totally lost my train of thought because of the edible. Sorry, dude. What was I saying? Like, yeah, if All Relevant's at the point where he's saying, I'm completely done with this dude, then, like, it's probably pretty bad. You know? I think that Relly is probably one of the, like, people with the strongest convictions in the space that's not a total fucking cuck to, you know, public opinion. And he'll say it like he sees it. I think that if you lose that person, you probably fucked up really fucking bad.
As such, I made no public statements regarding her appearance in any of the leaked material. She has since filed a public lawsuit, which is why I feel comfortable speaking out now. All of our conversations until December 10th were almost exclusively about contacting law firms, removing any explicit material online, and minimizing her risk and exposure to any online abuse or harassment. Pretrial settlement, the third reason. The vast majority of cases are settled. I Googled, there's a lot of numbers, it's all 90% plus. Before they ever go to trial, and the vast majority of them before they aren't even filed in court at all. One of the big reasons why lawyers encourage their clients not to discuss their case publicly, especially before it's been filed, is because you lose a lot of leverage that you might have otherwise when it comes to negotiating a deal with the opposing party. If this seems confusing or unintuitive, that's fine. Just keep it in the back of your mind because it will become much clearer later on as I explain this. Events. In April of 2022, I was contacted by Rose. We maintained an amicable friendship up through 2023. We never have any fights or disagreements about anything. We were always going to...
Another thing that is such a massive, massive, massive knock on Destiny here is just the fact that it's some random girl that he never fucking met. He never met this person in real life. And he was trusting this person with fucking intimate images, not only of himself but of other people. It's that right there calls into question his fucking IQ, dude. Like he chases down fucking goon material like he's a fucking crack addict looking for a new pipe. It's unreal.
Terms with one another. November of 2024, as I was filling out my Discord friends list of people I no longer speak with, I noticed the account was still added and we hadn't spoken in a while. So I sent a message to it, checking in to see how she was doing. I have strong reason to believe that at the time I did that, someone besides Rose was logged into the account, scrolled up to see all of the messages we'd exchanged, and took steps to protect their identity so they could dump all of the materials they'd found in our messages to various Discord servers and eventually Kiwi farms. The leaks. On November 20th, future posting, whoops. On November 20th, 2024, the Discord user Solo began to leak huge swaths of personal messages between me and another person across several Discord chat rooms. President Sunday was sent these messages and decided to do a dramatic reading of them for his YouTube channel. Several days after he and other parts of the internet had their fun exploiting leaked material from my personal life, Solo messaged me sometime in the morning and said that he was unhappy with how the coverage of the leaks had been so far. He felt as though people weren't giving it enough attention, so he was going to leak more from my logs with Rose if I didn't allow him to come on my stream and speak with me. I don't exactly remember what the message to me was, as I just woken up, read it, and then responded briefly before going back to sleep. The next time I checked my messages with him, everything had been deleted.
What'd you say, Destiny? Wait. He was going to leak more from my logs with Rose if I didn't allow him to come on my stream and speak with me. What did he want to speak with you about? I don't remember what his message was, as I just woken up, read it, and responded briefly before going back to sleep. You say, fuck you?
Deleted. Responded briefly before going back to sleep. The next time I checked my messages with him, everything had been deleted. On that same day, November 29th, 2024, Solo dumped every explicit video I'd ever exchanged with Rose onto Kiwi Farms. One of these videos allegedly showed Pixie and I engaged in a sexual act, and she subsequently messaged me and informed me of the leak. When Pixie posted on her Substack that she had to contact me about the situation first, this was the first time I was actually even made aware that explicit material of me involving others was being posted on Kiwi Farms. I think she puts this in here, note, I had contact him asking about the situation before he sent me this message. I think I was in the shower when I got this DM and I didn't even realize it had been posted, but okay. Time passes. I contacted a law firm in New York and began to pursue legal action relating to the revenge porn incident. Pixie made it clear that she did not want to be identified in any way in these leaks. I think it's just retreading the same messages. I agreed, and I spoke nothing at all of it publicly and continued to work and stream while pursuing my legal cases in the background. All of my communications with Pixie over the next week pertained to removal of the material and pursuing actions against the leaker. I think I just selectively went through some of these, but basically it's just me, how to report comments, stuff if you want it removed, her asking me about updates on the law firm, asking me about updates about getting it removed from Kiwi Farm, stuff like this. Basically, it's all of our communications. Escalation. On December 11th, two strange things happened. Lauren Hayden, someone I hadn't had contact with for months, messaged me to tell me how much she hated me.
Found the clip since YouTube chatters can't post links. Of what? I also hate it when men take advantage of naive young women for their sexual and financial gain. This was, oh my God, today is March 1st. Jesus. 2 days ago. Or when they admit to focusing on their pain and abuse for profit as well. I just want you to know that I'm covering Destiny content because that's where the money is. Why is this?
You're profiting off your friends.
Is that non-fun?
I think she doesn't appreciate somebody being on her side. That was my response to you saying I was throwing it in her face. But I just want you to know that I'm covering Destiny content because that is where the money is. Because this guy is a massive fucking YouTuber, massive debater.
Rape. That's fine. You're profiting off your friend's abuse, and that's fine.
Oh, was she raped now? Did Destiny rape her? Destiny's a rapist. Quote Darius IRL. Destiny's a rapist.
You're profiting off your profit. Quote JCLK.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I can't believe. Oh, my God. The fucking. Spit it out.
Rapist. Quote Darius IRL. Destiny's a rapist.
You're profiting off your profit. Quote JCLK.
Are you good?
Profiting off Cherry's misery.
Good?
Pixie's misery. I will be donating. JCLK surely will be donating all these funds he's making off these.
What do you think? Hold on. What do you think? Hold on. I want Prances to pull up another.
I mean, they are fundamentally trying to act like
no. We're okay. We're good.
Case.
You've already.
They are treating this like
good?
this is some severe rape.
I think we're good on it. We've already figured it out. You're doing this for money. We've already figured it out.
I think she.
I'd love to hear what he said after that. That "Are you good?" made me belly laugh.
On December 11th, what you did was evil. I have never hated anyone so much. That same day, just a few hours earlier, Pixie messaged me, informing me that she was planning on committing suicide in some manner in which she would expose me after taking her own life. Her message to me was, "Hi, Steven. As my life on this earth comes to a close, I want to ask you to please be more careful with the people who place their trust in you in the future. Life is unfair, but you should do your best in preventing that, not contributing to it." I said, "Hold up there. What's up?" I wasn't actually sure if this was a super serious message or not because I'd never seen anything like this before from her, but I'm just tired of living anymore. It's a matter of time until my family discovers what happened, and I feel like there is no way to obtain justice. I don't want to bring a case against you, but I think you'll continue to send nudes to people even without their consent. Bringing a case against you would mean going public, which is the equivalent of a death sentence for me either way. So I feel like the best thing to do is for me to kill myself and schedule a post just detailing my feelings on what happened to try to ensure a situation like this doesn't happen again. I'm not going to kill myself at this second. I'm trying to get some things in order before I end everything. But I don't see a future where I survive for much longer. It's better to end things sooner than later and stop the pain than to let it continue.
It's pretty rough.
Up until this point, all of our conversations had been almost exclusively focused on removing any material of her on her behalf and updating her on any legal progress, so these messages were very out of character. As a brief aside, Lauren Hayden is someone who's had bitter feelings towards me after I refused to date her about a year ago. She lies constantly, claiming that we dated, sometimes for as long as 9 months. I don't know why she keeps posting stuff like this. Aren't you grossed out by the fact you got smashed by Kumar Gremlin Destiny? How does it feel to get known by the little midget? Nope, willingly did it for 9 months of dating him. Breakups happen. Did people forget this? Broad was begging, blah, blah, blah. We dated for 9 months, and he took our conversations out.
I recommend you play Hello Kitty Inland Adventure. Buy it for me. Take my mind off of the impending doom of my country. It'll give chat something cute to watch. Jesus. What, is fucking Half-Life not good enough for you fucking people? Wait, did I jump off too early? No, good.
Out of context when I broke up with him. You can believe a liar if you wish. I don't know why.
I was going to say, the fucking... Listen. Hell hath no fury like a scorned woman. Okay? Man, the Lauren De Laguna person has always been a little bit weird to me. Am I wrong for thinking that? Or have I been brain poisoned by Destiny too much? But there was always something fucking weird about that girl. Just a little bit off.
I'm sorry. I do know why she's... if this was last year, she's doing this because if Lauren is involved in something personally, she cannot help but constantly talk about it publicly as well. You can always tell like what Lauren is up to in her personal life based on who she's tweeting at, because that's just the kind of person she is. And I guess her DMing me as well. I've already posted evidence of this in the past. I think that tweet even included like a video that I'd done on this. I've already posted evidence of this past. Here's an additional conversation I had with a mutual friend last year to put that claim to rest. Lauren came to a hotel room where me and another streamer person were having a conversation basically about her. And then she was very sad, I guess, that we weren't dating, and we were trying to figure out like what was like the gentlest way to deal with her. But this is that conversation, I guess, and she keeps saying that we were dating. This is that person saying, was I too aggressive with Lauren? LOL, I don't care about you. Oh, that's sweet. I don't think so. I'm really glad she brought up some far stuff in front of you, though, with me in the room, so I could clearly demonstrate that she twists stuff like crazy regarding her. Just demonstrating that Lauren fucking lies about everything in person when she's upset. This is just basically a conversation about how kind of like, I don't want to say, no, I will actually say it, about how pathetic Lauren's situation was. She was like becoming fairly obsessive with me since I'd broken up with Melina, and then had decided that she was going to try to date me. And then when I gave her a firm no, it was like, and basically she went nuclear at that point. And yeah, it's just, we were all silent when she said that in the car. Oh yeah, because she was talking to 2 streamer people. I don't know if I'll give their names if she wants to deny the car. Oh yeah, because she was talking to...
Wait, is there a link to this in here? Or in the comments? Does anybody have a link to the actual document? So I can see the logs?
Like becoming fairly obsessive with me.
I think Lauren is a really nice person deep down. I just hope that she can find good friends, someone that make her happy. Lauren is okay at taking advice sometimes, but man, she will have the same problems forever. You can see it in her life. You can see it in her life file over the bar stuff.
Since I'd broken up with Melina, and then had decided that she was going to try to date me, and then when I gave her a firm no.
Oh shit.
It was like, and basically she went nuclear at that point. And yeah, it's just, we were all silent when she said that in the car. Oh yeah, because she was talking to 2 streamer people. I don't know if I'll give their names. If she wants to deny this, I can invoke those people and they can say something publicly about it. But anyway, just that's our history, I guess. Since threats of suicide from Pixie were now involved, I reached out to a mutual friend, Erin. Okay, yeah, I have no clue what to say or do. How much did she tell you? And then I pasted our conversation. And she says, I'm surprised she told you, to be honest. She didn't respond to this, or did she delete it? No, if she responded and deleted, I didn't see, but I'm pretty sure she just didn't respond. She's not doing well, and she had made all the wrong moves in response to this. I told her to do nothing and not reply to people. I said, I don't think she's done anything too bad or anything, like just privating her stuff for a bit was fine. She said, people have sent me stuff that she said to them in DMs. She's denying it in private and DMing people to stop talking about it because it's not her. I said, oh, well, I mean, if it's helping her process stuff or whatever, it's okay, unless she's just blowing it up or making it worse or something. She said, Erin says, she went into spicy chat and said their comments make her want to kill herself a few days ago. She had told me she would do it if her parents found out because I suggested reaching out to family members that could be trusted to give her emotional support, but she's not really talking to people. Loner messaged me asking if I'd heard from her because she hasn't been messaging. I responded to the comment about spicy chat and I said, that is bad. Yeah. Then I messaged her tonight and she said, then I messaged her tonight and that's when she said she thinks that's what she needs to do. I said, well, fuck, I feel like going over there or asking her to just hang out for obvious reasons. I feel stupid going over there or asking her to hang out for obvious reasons, but I don't really know what else I can do or if I'm even a person who can offer support. Erin says, I don't know how she views you. When she told me, I wondered if I should tell you and ask you for help. But if she sees you as an abuser, then it seems like the ultimate betrayal to do that. Same with telling her family, blah, blah, blah. This is basically just like, I'm just trying to figure out like, okay, well, is there anything I can do? You need to calm the fuck down. Why? Stop. Okay, whatever. I have no clue what I can rectify. These are actions I'm taking legally. And then Erin says, this is pure speculation, but I wonder if she was seeing if you'd even reply or if you'd go silent when she sent me that one message, the suicide one. My understanding at the time was that Erin was an incredibly close friend of Pixie and so sought her advice on what I could do to help. I spoke with Erin while the both of us tried to console Pixie. Erin eventually suggested, approving the exact message even, that I offer her money to help cover at least her therapy or perhaps even payments towards law school. Yeah, maybe not. I don't know what else to do. Money, 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 or dollar signs, fucking offer to cover her therapy or some shit. I don't know her employment situation, but I don't think it's good. You really think so? LOL, I have zero problem with that. I thought about it, but it feels super ultra scummy, or like I'm just trying to buy off her feeling bad or something, but obviously 1,000,000%, I would absolutely do this. Yes, I really think so, LOL. She mentioned pursuing a case against you in that first screenshot you sent me, and this isn't a crime that's punishable jail as far as I know, so unless she thought it did, or some other punitive measure she felt would deter you, I'm going to assume she was considering doing it for financial damages. I asked her what was an appropriate way of approaching her about it, and she said being honest and front-loading it with genuinely not being able to rectify it neutrally because of the obvious conflict of interest, but you'd like to try, and that it's something you do if it would help her, therapy costs for sure. You're really feeling generous, something to do with her law school pursuits, like year one or something. I don't know how far you're willing to help, but I see it as offering her something to look forward to in her immediate future. That is a goal she was working towards in the midst of all this, and it would be a reminder that her life isn't over because of this, not even close. And I said, what law school was she looking to go to? It's one of the only things stopping her from going or something. I'm not sure, but she owes me $147 and is having to pay it back to me in installments because she can't afford the payments all at once. So I'm pretty sure there are hefty financial constraints for her right now. Wait, hold on. $147? Yeah, because when I move, blah, blah, blah. And this is just basically on her financial situation. And then I post this message here to her. This was super lame, and I don't want to imply that somehow just giving you money helps anything go away or fixes everything for you. But if you have any bills or owe money or anything or have any financial stuff I can help with, I can at the very least chip in and help you with any of that. So it's at least one less thing you have to worry about or stress over while you're worrying and getting through this. Sorry. Do you think this is okay? Yes, I think it would only be skeevy to do this if you're like, can I give you money so you don't take legal action against me? Please, thank you. Smiley face. Maybe, yeah. Okay. Erin eventually suggested approving the exact message, even that I offer her money to help cover at least her therapy or perhaps even payments towards law school. After sending the message, Erin approved to Pixie. Pixie rejected it in what I thought was an odd manner. So this was me sending the message to her. She replies, it's more complicated than that. I feel like there's no justice for what's been done. I feel like people for the rest of my life are going to try to send it to my family or workplace or wherever I go. I feel extremely violated with how so many people saw me non-consensually in a vulnerable position. I feel like people are always going to use this as proof that I slept my way into whatever achievement I garner. I feel like it's evidence that everything would be better with me gone. And then she replied to my specific suggestion. with, I feel like whatever I ask you to cover will be too high a price too, and then I'm going to feel even worse over it. And then the rest is me, I think, just kind of consoling her.
Are you familiar with the recent Amouranth drama? She hates trans people now, right? Do I got that right? That might be more fun than this, because holy shit, this is just reading off fucking... What do you call it? Just reading off DMs, so... Yeah, Rebel Mango, if you got something, shoot it to me in Discord. Has there been more than just like the one clip on Twitter about that? What's on me? Oh, she made a statement? Yeah, shoot it to me on Discord or Twitter and then tell me when you've done it.
She said that whatever amount she'd ask for would likely be too high, despite me not yet mentioning a dollar amount. At this point, I noticed her language was also taking a sharply pointed and more deliberate tone, with words like justice, non-consensual, and vulnerable showing up for the first time in our messages almost 2 weeks out from when the original leaks actually happened. I was trying to walk an impossibly fine line with my conversations with Pixie, balancing a few key things. I was concerned for her well-being and mental health, but I wasn't sure what she was getting at with her claim of me not giving her as much money as she'd want. I was also trying to comfort her in regards to the leaks without downplaying or minimizing what she was feeling, a concern I communicated with Erin at the time. I want to send Pixie this thread and tell her that there are tons of people talking homophobically, and a few that mention Lauren, but none mentioning her, but I don't know if this comes off as me minimizing her complaints or not, lol. If you could minimize it, that would be good actually, then she wouldn't think about it as much. Erin informed me that Pixie was settling on a figure, hinting that she would ask me to pay for her law school tuition. Notably, no actual figure was ever sent to me for consideration. Erin messaging Pixie, how are you feeling this morning? I feel better. I feel somber, but not suicidal right now. That's good. Well, not good. I'm sorry you're still somber, of course, but an improvement. Did you reply to Steven? Yeah, we got into an argument back and forth on why I shouldn't kill myself. I haven't replied to his last message or asked him to cover my tuition. I don't think he would do that if I asked him. LOL, okay, I need to think on that. Like, entire tuition for law school is like 200K, X face. I told her make the request and y'all can negotiate from there. I don't know what law school she wants to go to. If it's like Harvard, then yeah, the whole thing being covered is probably not happening. If it's a state school in Florida, that's another story. First, she needs to actually apply and get in. That will give you time to think about the amount as well. I said, okay, we'll keep in mind. On the same day that she was expressing her thoughts of suicidality to me, she began to aggressively fight with trolls online about subject matter that seemed to be begging for people to bring attention.
Where did she post the essay? Oh, wait, maybe I just found it. I'll look at it in a minute.
Into the recently leaked material. On that same day, December 12th, why do people think the woman body is automatically sexual? Why is it considered morally higher to be covered up? Why does other people sexualizing me makes my body a moral dilemma? Even Erin agreed that this was a crazy Twitter battle to engage in at the time, and it seemed especially strange given that Pixie told me 8 hours earlier that she was still receiving DMs related to the leaks, was petrified of her parents finding out what had happened, and would kill herself if it ever got that far. Bro, why fight about this today of all days? She's so brave. Yeah, I don't know if brave is the right word. These were her messages to me earlier. I feel like part of the reason why I'm still freaked out about it is because it's been 2 weeks and I still have people commenting on my socials and DMs about it. I feel like Andrew and his fan base as well have some other psychos hate me for being a woman who disagrees with them, and that they'll use it during any opportunity they can to cause harm to me. But maybe I'm wrong. And then this is just us going back and forth over don't kill yourself, basically. And then that she'll never have a job again. You don't think it's realistic that someone might fire me over this, that I might lose whatever future career I work in because the office passed around my sex tape? I was now in an impossible position. Hold on. I was now in an impossible position. A revenge point of me was still being blasted across the internet with family members, including my 13-year-old son, being spammed with explicit videos of me, sometimes even by popular social media personalities like Just a Minx. I love that.
No fucking way.
It's because I'm a guy at school. I'm trying to get better, but the image of Destiny sucking that cock is ruining it. Based. And then
Did
this
she
is just
send
her
it to her
casually,
son?
replying to tweets of mine. It's good. Getting some good Twitter engagement here. Not that anybody gives a fuck because she's a girl and I'm a guy, but
Did she send that to his son?
Getting some good Twitter engagement here. Not that anybody gives a fuck.
Call me regarded, but I'll never understand why people's personal drama is entertaining to me and everyone else, because it's not you. Because it's other people's drama, not your own. If it was your drama, it wouldn't be fun, right? Then it would just be drama. I mean, bitch, be crazy. I mean, sending a child their parents' nudes is not just crazy. It's like nigh on fucking evil. It's like some fucking actually deranged fucking shit. Okay, like I don't think that there's a single fucking way to get by that one. That's just fucking like crazy, like evil. I can't throw it at it. Cool. One second. Let me concentrate for just a second. Oh, hello. Oh, shit. Do you drop a gun? I can't remember. No. I get the crowbar first at some point. Oh, what the fuck am I supposed to do? What do you want from me? Oh, well, bye. Some people like to be the center of drama. Yeah, you know what? That's fair. Some people do like to do that shit. I don't.
She's a girl and I'm a guy, but it's all good. She has a 1.4 million follower account and it didn't matter, but all right. Multiple large social media accounts were covering it, with Kiwi Farms bragging in a tweet that a surge of visitors consuming the revenge porn of me required a database rollback. And now, on top of everything, Pixie was coupling threats of suicide and a public note with an implied request for hundreds of thousands of dollars from me to make things right for her. The surge of traffic to the Kiwi Farms related to Destiny's blowjob videos caused a fatal database error, and I will need to do a rollback to a recent backup. No contact. At some point after our conversation, on the 12th of December, Pixie removed me as a friend from Discord. From that point onwards, a small bit of communication happened between two mutual friends. One of them communicated with me that Pixie needed me to suffer in order for me to understand that I'd committed a wrong, as though I hadn't already suffered enormously due to the explosive coverage that already existed of my leaked material. They said to Pixie, if you ever wanted someone to suffer or be dead, my first instinct is to say no, but I feel like an unfortunate byproduct of getting justice from Steven would result in some level of suffering, so I guess the answer is yes. Are you wanting him to suffer, or do you want justice there? I want justice, so I could have justice without the suffering. That would be optimal.
You don't have that Logan Paul Riz? Are you talking about me? I'm not sure if that's a... I don't know if that's a compliment or an insult. Can you fuck off? Where'd that fucking flare go? Come here. Oh shit, I'm hurting. Okay, I'm hurting. Damn it.
But I'm just not sure if possible. She also communicated to a friend that she was essentially ready and waiting to kill herself based on whether or not I responded favorably to paying out a massive amount of money. I think I'm going to decide my next course of action of what to do with myself and him based on how that conversation goes, the conversation my friend was going to have with me. Unless if you decide you don't want to talk to him, that's okay too. Basically, I have my plans / course of action paused and will choose something depending on if he agrees that he has to make up / repent for the action and wants to work with me to find a way to do that, or if he doesn't feel that way. I don't want to talk to him myself because I feel like I tried explaining what I was feeling and he didn't really understand. I also have a little anxious voice in my brain telling me to prepare for the worst because he probably won't care or doesn't care enough to willingly try to make up for his mistakes, and that means I'll have to start thinking of more extreme / nuclear options to deal with, but I'm trying to avoid spiraling down that line of thought because I'm trying to hold out for hope. And just not to scare you, I'm 100% not going to do anything to myself, no matter what he says during the holiday season, because I don't want to traumatize my friends during a time that's supposed to be happy. And even if he responds negatively, it doesn't mean I'll auto-kill myself. I'm trying to contemplate all different courses of actions, including going public, and then, if I can't take the amount of humiliation, then killing myself. Versus my plan before of scheduling a note for after I die. I'm still also looking into lawyers, but I just want to see what he says before deciding to do any nuclear option. Can I share this with Steven? He communicated to me that he knows he fucked up. There is no excuse at all. He doesn't know what he can do to make it up for you. I'm trying to bridge between help, blah, blah, blah. Committer, can I share this with him? You can share this with him, or you can share this in anything you want with him. I feel like when we talked, you really understood where I was coming from and can hopefully explain this better than I can. She reiterated that I needed to face consequences for my actions, claiming that she was on a mission to make this the most expensive mistake of my life. Again, despite the insane amount of harassment I had already received regarding the leaked material. My friend had listed out what is it exactly that you want. Yeah, because the only problem is number 3, because even with removal of the video and getting the guy charged, Steven has to face consequences proportional to his actions. I want this to be the most expensive mistake of his life, and I'm essentially asking him to self-punish himself in a way I don't think he will like or agree to without the law involved. I don't have a dollar amount from the top of my head. It just has to be enough that for the rest of his life, if he thinks of the word nude, he associates it with the amount.
That is the most base line of the entire fucking thing, if I'm completely fucking honest. That is the most based fucking line of the entire fucking drama. Like, yeah, he needs to have a fucking dollar amount associated with this shit because he ain't changing himself, okay? He ain't changing himself. Why can't I move? Thank you. Jesus Christ, I got stuck. But yeah, he's not changing himself. He's every single fucking major drama that's come out of that motherfucker, like him or his community. Oh, look, there's the fucking... Oh, fuck, bitch. Every, like, major drama has had something to do with sex or nudes or, you know, someone fucked this person or didn't fuck that person. And, like, every single major piece of fucking personal drama that's come out of is all about sex. Maybe there's a common theme here that, like, your life is made worse because of your fucking sex life. Maybe at a certain point, it's time to fucking recognize that. Maybe at a certain point, it's time for some of his friends to fucking tell him that.
Amount of money he lost. Obviously, I don't want to make him...
That's the line being used for the extortion argument. I'm not making any legal claim whatsoever. I don't fucking know the law, and I will never fucking pretend to know the law. Yeah, how do I... So that's 1, that's 2, 1. Oh, damn. I should have helped him. That sucks. There we go. I got you just explained how some see it. Yeah. Like, it might legally be, extortion, but like, just like from where I'm sitting, man, if I had something, and you know what, there is something, well, I guess it's like, that's more of like a mental thing. Like my ADHD is like the most consistent thing that like fucks things up in my life, whether it's planning for something that's like really important in my personal life or in a professional setting or, you know, school or anything like that. That's the consistent thing. So I make changes to my life, or at least attempt to change my issues there. Right. But I have to first recognize that there is a fucking problem. Right. And I recognize that there's a problem with my ability to concentrate. There's a difficulty for me initiating tasks, for instance. And I have to recognize that, and I have to change my behavior. I have to adjust my behavior accordingly, because there is something going on inside my brain where I don't get enough dopamine or serotonin or whatever the fuck from doing regular fucking tasks. So I have to force myself to do shit. Destiny, I'm sorry, like, people keep on, he gets mad about the whole sex addict thing. People who are, you know, anti-Destiny people get mad when you talk about Destiny being a sex addict because it takes away from his actions. I don't think it does. Motherfucker, if there's something fucking wrong with you, if you gotta fucking recognize it, right? And he doesn't recognize it, and that's the fucking problem. The fact that there's not a change in the fucking pattern of behavior, except for to say, like, oh, well, now I'm on Vance, so I don't really engage in that shit anymore, and I don't want to deal with these people anymore. He was saying after all this shit was leaked on January 9th, he was back to fucking gooning with some random girl, and she leaked those fucking logs of him saying, yeah, well, these things are already leaked, so, and then he sent the fucking nudes of Pixie to her. It's punish yourself. Self-flagellate. Change your fucking behavior. Motherfucker. I don't get not changing your behavior, not prostrate yourself, just change your fucking behavior, right? Change your fucking behavior, and this shit wouldn't happen, right? Like, at this point, you kind of do got to prostrate yourself. Like, I don't want Destiny to go down, right? I enjoy his content. I think he's a funny dude. I think he's a smart dude. I agree with his politics, yada, yada, yada. I don't want Destiny to go down, all right? Very much the opposite. But the motherfucker is, like, doing shit where, like, the entire foundation of his career is, like, built on trust of being honest and being, you know, like, he even, like, called himself, like, the king of consent because he understands consent and nobody else does. And then this shit happens. And how are we supposed to take him seriously after that? Where am I supposed to go? Am I supposed to go up? Oh, I guess I'm going down. Oh, I guess I am going down. Cool. 1 second. Let me just make sure. Get every piece of fucking ammo I possibly could. Yeah. Like, legally, it's not Sunday is a moron for ever introducing this. The reality is Pixie has the right to negotiate a settlement outside of court. True. So long as the consequence for failing to achieve an agreement is limited to then we'll go to court, it is not extortion. Well, I don't know what anyone else's arguments on, like, in that vein have been, but 1 second, let me just. Hey, you fucking loser. Okay. But yeah, like, again, like, the reason that this is frustrating is that, like, I would have vouched for the dude for, like, so many fucking things, or at least understood where he was coming from. But on this one, I can't, you know? And through all of, like, the fucking online dramas where, like, people get called Destiny dick riders or you're DGG or, like, you're like, I'm just, like, kind of calling it as I see it. And in this case, I don't think that Destiny's a fucking, you know, I don't think he's a fucking bad dude. In this one, I do, right? And talk to someone who talked to a lawyer. That's funny. But yeah, like, it's just like sorry, I'm high as fuck. I'm lost my train of thought there. I think the primary reason Destiny is upset with it is because YouTube lawyers and others have been armchair psychoanalyzing him. I would say probably Destiny is upset because his, like, career is going up in flames in real time. That's probably, like, the biggest problem that Destiny has with all of this. I think that he's used to people psychoanalyzing him, right? Sorry, that sounded super unbelievably condescending with my tone of voice. I don't mean it for it to seem that way. That's just how I talk when I'm high. Sorry. I get really bitchy. But yeah, like that's probably the reason that he's like super upset about all this. Oh shit. I'm so glad that I just saw that because I forgot about those guys. Oops. That's rough. Is there anything over here that I can use? No. Resting bitch voice goes crazy. It's not even just like resting bitch voice. It's man, you know what? I actually don't want to I don't want to waste any ammo on that. Okay, now we're gonna start wasting ammo. Yeah, I don't know why I say things that are like out of pocket to people. I say things about like their looks. I insult people for things I would never insult them for normally when I'm high. It's just the way that it is. Do not understand it myself. Anyways, moving on. Yeah, the frustrating thing is like you know, the whole thing about like Destiny's content that was fun to consume is like you probably are going to know where Destiny is going to land on any given topic because he's like fairly consistent on things, you know. He talks about like relationship stuff that's pretty like interesting for until it got like super fucking old and then it wasn't so interesting. But like we got to hear like a bunch of like interesting takes on that, and I like generally agreed with the things that he was saying there, you know. And then like he just like goes and like does the exact fucking opposite in his everyday life. Hello? Are you not wanting to pick this up? You're just too good for it? Yes, because you're a lib? Wait, what did I say? One second. Bitch. Anything good in there? Ooh. Okay.
Destitute, but it should be large enough that he does feel upset about it and is not easily recoverable.
You're never escaping the sweeper allegations unless you call him a rapist pedophile. I feel like there are people that are like way more like that. I mean, like I can even respect their opinion on it, but like the Eli B girl on Twitter that's like been going absolutely fucking bonkers hard on Destiny. Like, I feel like she'll go after people for sweeping, and she hasn't gone after me. I think that we have a pretty decent take here, even if I'm not going like absolutely fucking buck wild hard on Destiny. Like, I think that just being realistic about how bad it is important, you know? Humegalol? I don't know. She's been beefing with every fucking DGGer in the fucking universe, okay? It's been a fucking wild ride reading all of that shit. Hello? How many fucking shots does it take? Okay, I'm not using my pistol to kill any of those guys again. I fucking forgot how difficult it was to... Wait, why is it deny? There's a way to get in there. I know it. Fuck, I do not remember what I need to do here. Sticking to the capal in duration? What the fuck does that mean? Am I crazy? About you being condescending? Oh, man. Sorry, phone. No, you're fine. The one thing this is super off topic, okay? But goddamn, I want to understand the condescending thing that conservatives are saying, like, oh, well, libs were condescending for this long, so like I have no sympathy for them now. Like, I need someone to walk me through that fucking shit, dude. Okay? Anyways, back on topic.
She said that I had offered to simply pay some bills, possibly to the tune of $200, though I had absolutely no idea where she ever got that figure from.
Grenades.
Yeah, honestly, I feel comfortable sending him these messages and asking him, what does he think this would look like if you're telling me that he is comfortable with the idea of proportional penance and how that would look like. I just feel like he didn't understand when he said he would pay some bills for me, because it makes me feel like he's telling me, oh, I'm sorry that happened. Here's $200. Hope you feel better, which I think really underestimates the gravity of the situation, to put it lightly, and somehow makes me feel like a cheap prostitute, or it makes me feel like that's how severe he perceives his actions to be, LOL. After assurances from my friend that I was willing to pay a lot more than she had originally thought, she informed me that she was finally ready to reach out to me, using this conversation as a starting point. I think he was worried you would feel he's paying for your silence, but did want to help but didn't want to overstep. I think he's offering a lot more than how you read it, but I totally understand why you read it that way. Okay, that makes me feel a lot better. I think I'm ready to reach out to him, using this conversation as a starting point, if you're okay with that. Like, I'll send him the conversation/texts so he can see where I'm coming from. Sure, but what I would outline isn't a clear ask, but a question of what you feel you need from him and what he's willing to give. Yeah, that makes sense. I really hope we can figure out a compromise and what works for both of us. At this point, mutual friends tell me that she's expecting between $500,000 to $1 million as just compensation for her suffering, though I hadn't seen that in writing anywhere yet. At this point, I felt incredibly uncomfortable establishing any direct contact. Threats of suicide, paired with requests for huge sums of money that seemed to hinge directly on whether or not I was willing to self-punish enough, paired with threats to expose me publicly if I wasn't willing to make the right choice, left me in a very rough position. I was still dealing with the mountains of harassment my family and I were receiving, 5-figure legal fees in my pursuit against the original leaguer, and now I was facing a decision about whether or not I needed to fork over some huge sum of money to prevent...
5-figure? Okay, hold on. When he says 5-figure, what does that mean? Does that mean 10K or does that mean like 80,000? You know, I'm curious on that one. How much can, what kind of lawyer are we talking about going after fucking kiwi farms, dude? Wait, hold on. I'm about to have to fucking fight for my life, I think. Yep. Okay. Available information. Got you. I mean, sticking to facts, they're discrediting themselves. The more outlandish statements people make instead of sticking to the available information, they're discrediting themselves. Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like based off of the available information, like, there's enough there to, like, heavily indict Destiny for his behavior, right? But, like, the level that some people are going is a little bit fucking crazy for me.
Someone from either killing themselves or exposing me to the public. D-Day. On January 20th, 2025, while flying back from the studio in New York, I was notified that 2 videos were going live that seemed to be centered on recent events. A video titled Destiny, Predator Unmasked by Coben Seeth, and Exposing the Destiny Abuse Machine by President Sunday. Both of these videos included a multitude of messages between different parties behind the scenes that I was totally unaware were coordinated with each other. In addition to these 2 videos, Pixie dropped her Substack statement about me, Lauren Hayden launched a Give, Send, Go for Pixie in order to raise funds to sue me, and other members of Anti-Fan Discord made claims about me, sharing material on Twitter. All of these events happened within 12 hours of each other. Basically, every internet friend I had publicly denounced me, other streamers and YouTubers responded almost instantly to cover the statements, and a slew of videos went up with a variety of claims about me, the worst of them heavily implying I was a rapist. All of this included refreshed, all of this also refreshed the attention on all of the leaked material, mine and Pixie's included, and brought awareness of it to a much, much wider audience than ever before, leading to an exponential increase of harassment across every social media platform I'm on. Lav, someone who proudly spread revenge porn of me in the past and admitted to it. How dare I want the person who made my life hell for a year want to be humiliated? What the heck is wrong with me? It was advantageous for that to be leaked publicly, but it never was. This is in regards to something that happened like 6 months ago, where supposedly some material of mine had leaked onto a Discord server. I didn't want to get in trouble, and I felt bad doing it, so I didn't. And I encouraged Nico Sam to spread it and not get caught because I thought it was deserved. It's not a felony.
It is fucking crazy that people are trying to like rehabilitate Lav over this shit. I'm sorry. There's like literally nothing that will ever rehabilitate that fucking crazy woman in my fucking eyes. She's like actually like evil. I do not think that there is anything that could change my mind on that. That like she's fucking wacko. Oh, I can just kill him from standing? Oh, let's fucking go. I need this. Okay. Kill all these fucking losers. Okay, let me see if I can scope out the direction that I need to go. And Kelly Jean. I don't hate Kelly Jean as much as Lav. Like, I talk about these people like I know them. But like, just listening to them talk. I've talked to Lav a couple of times. But Kelly Jean I've never actually like spoken to. But yeah, just like the things that have gone on in the communities, you know, that I'm a part of as well. Damn, fucking insufferable. Okay, I need to go this way, and this way, and this way, and then up. Hello? Is this not the way I need to go? Okay, good. Talking to live, yeah. Well, it's on stream, so.
Sent a picture of a leaked sex tape to your friend, bro, Limfeo. We were drawing things on it, my dick, back and forth like the Doom Worm. I sent it to people who Nico had already sent it to, supposedly. I made a screen grab of his foreskin, my profile pic, and a private Discord server. That's it. I wasn't sending it around. Crazy. I got a picture from a random person on Discord. What? That's a zoomed in image of the image of your cock she was sending. Based. And Mr. Girl, LOL, made a grand return to Just Feel stream. Just Feel also began to reach out to other women, some of who had been sexually harassed by members of his own Discord server, to see if any of them wanted to come on and make a statement about me. I didn't decide to include all the messages here, but this was him to... on it. If you're around, shoot me a message. Are you aware of what's going on with Destiny? Just go reach out to quite a few people, we'll see. People ever...
I did hear Gisticle? Is that how you're actually supposed to pronounce it? I thought it was J-Stock, but whatever. I heard J-Stock's explanation of that, and if I remember correctly, I'm gonna have to think about like exactly how he explained it. But the explanation I thought was actually okay. Like actually okay. Essentially, like he reached out to people that he actually knew, not just like random fucking people like Mr. Girl did, but like people that he actually knew, that he was actually concerned about, and he didn't, you know, bring up exactly what he was talking about immediately, right? Like he wasn't trying to. Let's see what he just said.
Him to on it. If you're around, shoot me a message. Are you aware of what's going on with Destiny?
Are you aware of what's going on with Destiny? Like he wasn't like trying to like immediately like assault them with it or anything. I thought that his explanation was fine.
Jessica reached out to quite a few people, we'll say. People everywhere began to speculate that every insane narrative about me was true, or I'm sorry, people everywhere began to speculate that every insane narrative about me that had ever been spun had now been prophetically fulfilled, and I crashed on my couch for 3 days to contemplate retirement. Also, Justical banned Laugh from his server because he realized how bad the optics were while he was trying to farm me. I just thought it was funny as the main cover of a lot of this.
Here's the first thing. Here's the first thing, is that JSTLK already knew about this before yesterday. We talked about it slightly, and he said that you know, it was different to what Destiny did, but it was like still bad, and so he didn't want me on stream talking about the Destiny allegations anymore. I was like, you know what? I get it. Whatever. Like, I get it. Like, whatever. Even though it's like completely different than what Steven did, it like, you know, I don't want to. It's like bad optics.
Picking up the pieces. Seeing the number of people and schemes revealed initially made me incredibly paranoid about who I could trust that wasn't mining our conversations for some sort of confession or blackmail material. Just to go messaging, hey, I really don't want to pry. Some stuff came out with respect to Pixie. I don't want to talk about it anywhere, but just asking if you're aware. What do I do? Just say yes? As in, yeah, I'm aware? President Sunday, say nothing. Give him a night to possibly think. Just
Jesus Christ, the fucking impression.
Yes and ask why. That's my advice. I don't know, he talks weird. Reason being is that everybody at the moment, I think Justical is weirdly one of the few in trust at the moment. I'm so...
You know what? One thing that I'm so glad that I'm an adult now and not part of that of that shit anymore, okay, is that, like, I believe that J-Stock is one of the only people that's in trust at the moment. Like, who can we trust? Who can we not trust with this information? I am so glad that I'm not a part of that shit anymore. Holy fucking shit. I'm almost 30 fucking years old, guys. I know, I'm ancient. And just the thought of, like, doing the behind the scenes fucking schemy fucking bullshit like that shit, like what was going on in like 2022, 2023, 2021, you know, like all of that shit, the fucking Twitch Illuminati bullshit that was going on was, in retrospect, no, even at the time it was a little cringe, but like in retrospect, holy shit, when the stakes are like way more in perspective now as I grow older, I'm not a fucking retard on the fucking internet, dude, holy shit. I am so fucking embarrassed, not just for myself. I have secondary embarrassment for everyone in the fucking space at the time. All right. And like doubly so for the people that were older than me. Okay. Anyone that was older than fucking, like, how old was I in 2020? I was 25. So anyone older than 25, that was probably even too old. All right. But holy shit, the fucking gay ops behind the scenes. Yeah. The Twitch KGB, that shit was fucking gay. That shit was fucking ridiculous. And I cannot imagine, like, being older than I was back then and then, like, being like that. You were a trusted source on Soul? Unironically, I was. I was in the background on some fucking stupid fucking gay ops bullshit because it all seemed so fucking important and it's not important. Damn. No one. There were no adults. Even the 40-year-old fucking freaks like James from the internet. They were all doing that shit. Okay? There were no adults in the fucking room. Jesus Christ. Anyways, the original deep state. Yeah. Where is the original deep state? The only deep state. There is no real deep state, because if it was, then Donald Trump wouldn't be fucking raping my country right now. But anyways, we should watch the video.
Frustrated with her, but I don't see how getting upset with her for doing this will lead to anything other than making her feel bad. It won't do anything. You're going to have to let her torch herself and then pat her shoulder after the consequences of her own actions ruin her year. Jesus. The smart move actually would be to maneuver as a victim of Steven and put those people currently jumping down her throat on her side. But outraged about the fact of the leak and make that the scandal instead of, ooh, Pixie, no. Nice. Kyla's being snaky about this. Pixie contacted her and was kind of trying to use her as a liaison. I told her Kyla can't be trusted. To help with that, Dan contacted Pixie a few weeks ago. According to what she told me, basically said, ask Steven for a reasonable amount of money, and he'd probably pay it, plus wanting to convince her not to take legal actions against Kiwi Farms, which he's considering. You up for a call later tonight? blah, 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 blah. Just, you know. Let's talk tomorrow. I'm going to talk with someone I trust. That's good. Oh, this is blackmail. Tell her under no circumstances to do this. Dan is a fucking moron, or he's trying to sabotage her. Seeing Lauren's name, created by Lauren Dreben Hayden. Seeing Lauren's name pop up on Pixie's Substack confirmed to me that there was significant coordination going on in the background between her and Pixie. At least, and seeing Erin and President Sunday talking and scheming so much made me wonder what everyone's ultimate goal was.
Again, I'll just reiterate, just for, you know, I've been shitting on Destiny for a minute. Time to shit on someone else. That's right. Fucking bitch. Zoom. Wow. Yeah, the reason that President Sunday went forward with everything, the reason that happened was because President Sunday is incredibly fucking selfish. He would rather like risk the possibility of Pixie actually killing herself. That was a risk that he was willing to take, so that he could get Destiny taken down, which is fucking crazy to me. The total lack of consideration for Pixie from Sunday and or actually, you know what? No, I can't even say that, the total lack of consideration, because they did consider it and they just chose to do it anyways. They very, very thoughtfully talked all this out, and then they still went ahead with it despite all the risks that they themselves recognized, him and Beckett. I'm a little bit more sympathetic to Beckett because I don't think that he's a total fucking scumbag. I think that he at least has, like, you know, some principles, and he admits to some fuck ups here. Sunday, I think it was just like, I want to take down Destiny at any cost possible, which, like, congratulations on it. You fucking did it. You little rascal. And like, it's good that he's exposed, right? Don't disagree with that. The utilitarian calculus was off there. Okay. The utilitarian calculus of, should we release this at the possibility of a Pixie suicide? Yeah, there should have been way more consideration for that than was actually given. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? I vaguely remember this part, but... Sunday's now going after Philosophy Tube? Crazy. Oh, that's where I go.
Pixie going public was something I hadn't heavily considered because it seemed to worsen both of our positions on virtually every front. Her part in the leaked material had been virtually unknown up to that point, and she had also proclaimed several times up to this point that she would kill herself if her parents discovered her role in it. I think if it was public info that you were taking legal action, 99% of people who come across it would assume it was because of your own videos and not even know about the other stuff, to be honest. I follow the bottom feeders and drama frogs who discuss all of this stuff, and very few people have even mentioned Pixie. I haven't actually heard Melina's name come up once. The blah, 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 this guy, Smith, some weird dude. There's nothing she can do about randos on Twitter, but as far as communities that are close to her, it's pretty much a blacklisted topic. She's driving herself crazy because she's clearly name searching herself and just going through Kiwi farms. Queenman watched the video, and even most of his gay little chat was like, okay, even I didn't know Pixie was involved. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's one thing. I think that there's so many, man, I think 2025 is just the year of unforced errors. You know what? No, the past 5 years has just been this is the decade of unforced errors. All right. Like, unforced errors in, like, around the world in politics, unforced errors when it comes to, like, this situation. We're just like an unforced error decade. Okay. And the unforced error from Destiny was being a fucking gooner. The unforced error from Pixie was, like, she probably, like, could have gotten some kind of settlement out of Destiny, and it probably would have been way quieter if she, like, hadn't, like, gone the legal route. That's not to, like, blame her for going the legal route. Like, she could have quietly done it, but, like, she didn't. And, like, I hope that it doesn't, you know, actually affect her future employment. Because again, we're on Pixie side here until given a reason to not be on Pixie side. We're on Pixie side here. But just like in hindsight, is 2020, it probably would have been better just to like quietly do the whole lawsuit shit if he wouldn't, self punish or whatever the fuck. But yeah, I don't think that Pixie was doing it out of like spite. I think that she genuinely was hurt, and fuck, I forgot why I was like on this in the first place. Oh fuck, we can't listen to the video yet because this part's hard as fuck. 1 second. I fucking hate platforming in this fucking game so much. Is there a way to get in there, by the way? Because there's usually guns in those. No. Okay. Really? The fucking ambient fucking... Okay. Wait, what is quick save? Oh, fuck. Jesus Christ. Okay, thank God. Holy fuck. Quick save. Okay.
Queefman? Did I fuck up? The only thing her going public seemed to accomplish was to make the material far more publicized than it ever would have been otherwise. It also became clear to me that Erin and President Sunday weren't the main people Pixie was listening to in the background. Update, nope, haven't heard from her since the 8th, but she's been active, so she's just ignoring me. Well, give it a couple days, or we'll give it a couple days. I'd like for her to update me, and she kind of randomly had been throughout this whole thing, but I think she's annoyed with me. I told her to gently readjust her expectations with money that she could receive in any sort of settlement, plus said the demand letter first wasn't a good idea. Let me know when you're able to talk. Serious development, good development. Oh, I'm not free until tomorrow night to chat. TLDR, should it wait? Urgent, actually. Tell me, I can't pass anything to Pixie, though. She's not replying, and I just don't feel comfortable bringing anything about this up to her. That, combined with Lauren's creation of the give, send, go, plus the message she sent me the same night Pixie began to threaten suicide to me, made it more clear to me that Lauren was likely the one guiding her behavior. I think there's just a picture again of her creating that give, send, go. I also felt far more confident in my suspicion that this was all ultimately about extracting the maximum amount of money from me. Pixie had deleted her message to me, where she'd even implied a higher dollar amount than what I'd be comfortable with. So we are in our DMs where she said, I feel like whatever I ask you to cover will be too high a price too. And then I'm going to feel even worse over it. This message, the only time we'd ever discussed an actual dollar amount kind of, was deleted now from our DMs. Seemingly tried to cover her tracks.
Another relevant drama is the anime podcast Trash Taste getting heat for having Hasan on. Why would anybody have the fucking... the retarded notion to have someone like, even if you like his politics, like if you have like, how big is that podcast? Because I've kind of heard about this Trash Taste podcast. How big is this thing? 1.65 million subscribers. You probably have employees, right? You probably care about your channel. Like, why would you like wait into having him on right now of all times in the middle of like major controversy of him sharing? Like, do you like have any fucking sense in your brain whatsoever, just as like a business person, as like someone that like might have employees whose income depends on them not doing fucking crazy shit to like tank the business? That's the question. Oh, is there like a question about why they had him on? Is it like that fucking insane that they would have him on? Are any of them like friends with him? It's not, no way. Okay, yeah, we're probably gonna We might speed this up a little bit and listen to, or maybe we'll like stop watching. I don't know. Maybe if it doesn't get any more interesting, because nothing has changed my mind whatsoever. It feels like this is just exactly explaining everything that everybody already knew.
It's by implying that I could donate to a charity while texting a mutual friend.
Yeah, Rebel Mango, please post that in the Discord or something, because I would like to watch that.
I don't think Stephen faces consequences. He will change it again. If he wants to, he can donate the money to some charity organization. I just think that other than jail, or even more than jail from the studies I read, money is the strongest reinforcer, and losing it is the strongest punishment. Cover tracks by implying I could donate to a charity while texting a mutual friend, and now I was seeing Erin telling President Sunday that her suicide threat was done just to get my attention. And the messages here that she had been sending to President Sunday, Erin says she was threatening to kill herself to him, but she told me this wasn't serious. It was just to get his attention. I also saw that she'd put together the statement that she published on her Substack at least 12 days earlier, and perhaps unknowingly to her, actually exactly outlined her schemes and messages to Erin that looked similar to texts she'd sent to Kyla. Update, she sent me a statement she wants to publish, but it's terrible. This was on the 8th of January. And then to Erin, she says, what day were you thinking about releasing it? I mean, the most I can think of is the Virginia stuff for Nas, but I have trouble seeing how he would do that in a way that doesn't make him look worse for trying to deflect. I don't know what she's talking about here. If she thinks I would like attack her friends, I don't know. I'm going to talk to my lawyer first, send a demand letter, and based on his response to said demand letter, release it. I originally wanted to do it by next week, but it seems unlikely. This was on January 8th.
And you were still sending fucking gooning pictures of her specifically to fucking people, like on January 9th. Or do I have that wrong? He was just sending videos of other random fucking girls out there that were already leaked on fucking Kiwi Farms. On the day after this, like the day that this is being said matters, when he's also doing the exact thing that she's filing the lawsuit about is still going on behind the scenes on Destiny's end. He's still doing the thing. He's still gooning with other people using previous conquests. Sorry, the music started. I feel like I'm about to get fucked. One second. Okay, what was I saying?
This was on January 8th.
Oh yeah, the date thing. Oh no, she was planning on doing this as far back as January 8th. Yeah, because of the exact issue that she's having is still actively going on, as evidenced by the fact that there were more leaks. Oh shit. More leaks of you doing this the next day with another girl, which is crazy. That's crazy, dude.
And then this looks similar to the text she'd sent to Kyla, or my friend, I should say, about deciding her course of action based on how I respond. This completely destroyed the idea that President Sunday's video had forced her hand. Ironically enough, President Sunday seemed to understand the extortion angle as well, though he was incorrect in saying that it was Pixie's first impulse to do this, as that seemed to develop sometime around or before December 11th, which is when, I'm guessing, Lauren began coaching her more ardently. This is his take on everything, but I don't know if it matters to get his take, but I also finally saw, in writing, confirmation that she was indeed seeking a payout of at least $1 million in order to prevent her from going public. These were messages Kyla and Pixie exchanged on December 18th. Kyla was telling Pixie that she would talk to Steven.
And don't you wish you fucking paid it, though? At the end of the day, don't you wish you fucking paid it? Don't you think that that probably would have been better than all of this? Because if I was Destiny, hello? Who? Hey, whoa, 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 hey, ho, ho, hey, ho. Hey. Where? Jesus Christ. Okay. Fuck, I lost my train of thought again. Okay.
IRL about the whole ordeal, but then she said scheduling issues were another conversation. She also says every time she's tried to ask for details via messages, he's not engaged, but I think that's a lie, obviously. And for context, Pixie wanted to sue for a lot of money, literally one.
Yeah, he should have fucking taken the fucking payout, right? He should have paid for like whatever the fuck she wanted. Like he's probably kicking himself in the fucking balls right now because he wishes he fucking paid $1 million rather than have all this reputational and fucking career damage. Like, and it probably would have been the right thing to do because he leaked her fucking nudes to a random fucking Discord kitten because he wanted to goon with her. Pay up. It's better for you. Jesus.
$1 million plus, but I told her that amount isn't realistic. If she did that, which I doubt, that would be incredibly misleading. She's wanted an incredible amount of money from the start. And I have repeatedly but gently told her that she will not get the sum she wants. There's no legal basis for her getting $1 million payout, which she repeatedly discussed with me. Erin thinks, for whatever reason, I guess, that I'm lying about having talked to...
Is the reason that people are like... And like, maybe I'm wrong about this. Like, maybe the... Hello? Where? Maybe it, like the image of Destiny's wealth is like massively skewed, but like I thought that this motherfucker was like absolutely fucking loaded. I thought that his kick deal was like a couple of $1 million. Am I wrong on that? Was I wrong for assuming that? Because that was my understanding, was that it was a couple mil. Like $10 million.
To Kyla, but every single person close to me, I basically said, hey, I'm not talking about this with you. We're not discussing this, except for the things in relation to the communication through Pixie, because I had no idea who was talking to who. And I just didn't want to be the mastermind manipulator or anything. So I didn't give instructions, talk to anybody, say anything, do anything. Unless they were communicating things to me from Pixie. Sharing videos. As a quick aside, and to get way further into my sexual life than I'd ever publicly want to, trading nudes or videos with someone isn't done to impress anyone, as Pixie writes in her Substack. In my world, it's generally just fun to see someone you're speaking with engaging in sexual acts, when the idea of making...
In my world, we fuck. In my world, we send nudes. In my world, we don't just have sex, we fuck. What the fuck is going on? In my world, what? Wait, what the fuck is this guy saying? Oh my god, hold on. That was the fucking weirdest fucking way to start that sentence off. One second, I'm getting some fucking water, dude. What the fuck? All right, let's fucking go. I think he meant in the community where people record themselves. Oh, I understood, Gas. I understood. I got it. That's just what's so fucking funny, dude. Like, hold on, go back. I want to hear this shit again. One second. I'm gonna eat my fucking Welch's fruit snacks. You were convincing? No, I'm laughing. I can't fucking believe that he said it. That's what I'm saying. All right? Jesus fucking Christ. What the fuck?
We're not discussing this, except for the things in relation to the communication through Pixie, because I had no idea who was talking to who. And I just didn't want to be the mastermind manipulator or anything. So I didn't give instructions, talk to anybody, say anything, do anything. unless they were communicating things to me from Pixie. Sharing videos. As a quick aside, and to get way further into my sexual life than I'd ever publicly want to, trading nudes or videos with someone isn't done to impress anyone, as Pixie writes in her Substack. In my world, it's generally just fun to see someone you're speaking with engaging in sexual acts.
In my world, is it the streamer world? Is it the sex addict world? Is it the I'm a very rich dude who can fucking sex fucking Discord kitten world? What fucking world? It's just a fucking crazy way to start off that sentence. Is it like the fucking the swinger world or like the casual sex world? Explain to me, dude, because that's a fucking crazy way to start off that fucking sentence, dude. Holy fuck.
When the idea of making recordings comes up with someone, there are a few different categories that people tend to fall into. For people who are extremely concerned with their privacy or material possibly leaking, I generally just recommend that we don't record anything at all, as there's always some risk that stuff can leak, and it's just not worth the anxiety of having any material like that recorded. If someone still wants to record something after that, I would generally just have them record on their phone for them to keep hold of the material. Other people don't view it as a catastrophe if the material leaked, and have already made recordings of themselves and others and exchanged them with other people. With that out of the way, conversations guessing as to whether or not any leaked material was consensually shared was a hot topic of discussion following the initial leaks. Pixie would send messages to people to tell them that she had never sent videos of other people to me before, and she portrayed herself in her Substack as though I was the first person to ever suggest this to her, and I was the first person she ever recorded material with. I know that she's messaged people with stuff like this. This statement and implication, however, are both false. She'd sent me videos of her and other guys multiple times prior to us ever meeting and requested material from me as well. It was also her who suggested multiple times that we record stuff when we met later in 2020. I took some videos of the guy I can send you later if you're interested also. Okay, I'll send you when I get them. This is just basically her talking about sending me videos.
Wait, hold
of
on,
her.
no, the words matter. Wait, hold on. I took some videos with the guy I can send you later if you're interested also. Ooh, what? Yes. Oh, okay, I'll send them to you when I get them. I'm open to anything you want to send me. You know I'm a super curious person. I think he's asleep, so you might have to wait for vids until tomorrow. R.I.P.
Videos of the guy I can send you later if you're interested also. So, okay, I'll send you when I get them. This is just basically her.
Wait. We're just talking about where to send it. I'm trying to see if she said he said that I could send this because that would matter.
We're talking about sending me videos of her with other people on Instagram where she DMs this to me. Basically, I don't want to read these. They're cringe.
Okay, so there's no explicit statement from her saying that they're fine sending this to someone, but
Cringe as fuck. I'm with a guy friend right now. I probably get a photo or video of him, blah, blah, blah. And then the times that for us recording anything, it's going to be something you do.
Hold on. You're not saying it correctly? Saying what correctly? Oh, the world I come from. Okay, gotcha. That took me a fucking second. Jesus.
Would you want to make some videos together? If you want to, yeah, sure. If you want to take videos when we do stuff together, I think I'd blah, blah, blah. Jesus Christ. I was engaged to Melina at the time, so there's no way I would have agreed to anything that wouldn't have allowed her to view anything I recorded. Pixie was comfortable sending me videos of her and other identifiable men, with them even having saved the videos on their own phones. I took videos of some guy. I can send you later if you're interested. Sure, I'll send them to you when I get them. At no point in any of these conversations did Pixie ever mention having explicit consent from any of these other men to share these videos with me. I have no way of contacting them today to find out if she did. All this to say, consent was being reasonably understood by both sides of the situation.
I'm not sure. Let me think about this. Consent was what?
All this to say, consent was being reasonably understood by both sides of this situation.
Consent was being reasonably understood by both sides of this situation. I'm not sure. Here's my thing. Again, I've heard this a million fucking times, right? Every single fucking time Destiny talks about consent, he talks about how much consent he gets. He gets explicit consent. He gets written consent. He asks them weeks in advance, days in advance, are we still on for this? Is everything still cool with this? Do you want to do this when we get together? I don't spring anything on people that they didn't, you know, he like talks about like fucking the weird sex negotiations that he does, all right? That I personally think are fucking crazy, right? But he's the one that says he does those things. And now we're talking about implied consent? I don't know, man. I don't know. The implied consent thing, I'm like 70-30 on it being bad. 80-20. I gotta think about that one. That's fucking weird, though. I don't know.
Back to the Substack. Pixie DM'd me first, I believe after we'd had a debate on some Twitch panel on October 23rd, 2019. She told me multiple
90-10, okay? 90-10. Motherfucker, you're king consent. You're the one that talks about getting fucking explicit consent all the fucking time. Whenever you talk about relationships and casual sex and all your fucking hookups and your poly lifestyle, blah, 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 blah. What the fuck, dude? You can't fucking sit here and say, like, now we're doing implied consent when that was, like, exactly the opposite fucking thing that you said to do, like, or maybe... I bet you there is some clips of him talking about like implied consent because he talks about like how unreasonable it is to do like the shit that he does, but the shit that he does is abnormal. And he says that all the fucking time. He has to do that because it's better for everyone involved to get the explicit consent, make sure everybody's comfortable. He's the one that fucking says that he does that. And now we're doing the fucking implied consent meme. Make it make sense. This is the solution to our consent problem.
Mackenzie, you got consent forms? Oh yeah, right here, bro. Rise and shine, guys. If you scored last night, I need your consent forms. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Whoa, Barker, did you perform cunnilingus? There's a different release form, bro.
Yeah, sorry, it's right here.
Nice.
Bro! Oh, dude, bro!
What, bro?
Dude, I scored with this female, and after consenting to putting her mouth on my penis, she wanted me to walk her home.
Yeah?
And when I got to her house, she had me meet her father, who was Filipino. So I asked him if he could tell me about the cultural and social dynamic of being a Filipino-American.
Naturally.
So he says some stuff, and then the newspaper lands on his doorstep, because I guess her dad subscribes to the school newspaper. And he picked it up, and I saw the headline said this.
Okay. I wish, you know, I need to get into South Park, maybe. There's some funny shit in there.
Times that she was 20 years old. You're 20, right? Yeah, I am 20. I had a fake ID, blah, blah, blah. I'm 20, yeah. So I'm not entirely sure why she said I was hitting on her when she was 19. By the time we met in person, she was 21. Based on my interactions with her, I find it odd that she describes herself as extremely sexually inexperienced and sheltered as well. When I was 19, over 5 years ago, I was extremely sexually inexperienced and sheltered, being severely terrified of leaving, so blah, blah, blah. In several places, Pixie deliberately uses language that makes it sound as though I'm simply sending explicit material containing only her to another person. Pornographic content of me online. So you can imagine my surprise when I discover he distributed pornographic content of me without my consent. Yes, you read that right. He sent pornographic content of me, which trying to using my body and my privacy. This is not the case. The material in question is an explicit video of me and her together. I would never just send around explicit material of another person on their own. Any material I've exchanged is done so because I'm in it, not to impress someone by using someone else's body. She also repeatedly claims that the main purpose of the statement was about preventing me
Wait 1 second, let me go back.
of me without my consent. Yes, you read that right. He sent pornographic content to me, which trying to using my body and my privacy. This is not the case. The material in question is an explicit video of me and her together. I would never just send around explicit material of another person on their own. Any material I've exchanged is done so because I'm in it, not to impress someone by using someone else's body. She also repeatedly claims that the main purpose of the statement was about preventing me from harming other women. If that was the case, why did she contact me at all prior to releasing it? Why was her publishing this statement contingent on my response to her and how much I was willing to pay her? One of the most irritating and conspiratorial claims she makes against me is that I was sending material to a person intentionally hoping they would leak. This all comes from her statement. I don't think I need to explain just how unbelievably baseless, callous, and malicious this point is, as I have suffered irreparable privacy and reputational harm due to all of the publicization of the leaked material. Similarly, I find it both incredulous and ludicrous that she would imply that I was somehow attempting to intimidate her based on comments I'd been making about Hasan. I have never at any point in this process told her that she had no right to take legal action against me, nor denied her any right to pursue whatever justice she felt was reasonable. On the contrary, she has been the one threatening me with going public and with suicide the entire time if I wasn't willing to pay her a massive sum of money. She also manages to twist every conversation we had in the most malicious way possible, claiming that I was downplaying my actions, when in reality I was trying to talk her off a ledge from killing herself with the advice of her friend. In addition to the misrepresentation and lies in her statement, she is also sure to link directly to any tweets involving other high-profile figures I spoke with, likely with the goal of getting others to tweet her statement at them. She also makes it explicitly clear that her goal is to simply inflict as much damage onto me as possible. Also, the wording of her Substack tweet heavily...
like, at this point, now we're going fucking scorched earth. Wait, hold on. What he just talked about something that happened before, or what? Because, now we're at scorched earth. Yeah, now she does want to do damage to you. Now you guys are fucking fighting. You guys are in legal fucking warfare. Yeah, no shit, she wants to fucking harm you, motherfucker.
Of her friend.
Say that again.
In addition to the misrepresentation and lies in her statement, she is also sure to link directly to any tweets involving other high-profile figures I spoke with, likely with the goal of getting others to tweet her statement at them. She also makes it explicitly clear that her goal is to simply inflict as much damage onto me as possible. Also, the wording of her Substack tweet heavily implies that I was also publicly posting revenge porn of her. On November 29th, the streamer Destiny accidentally shared my nudes, making me a victim of revenge porn. I'll be suing him in federal court. I'm not clicking these links. They're just like links to her quoting her Substack, basically. Negotiations begin. On January 31st, 2025, I received the first written demand from Pixie's law firm. This time, the letter was citing Florida Civil Statute 784-049 for sexual cyber harassment, which requires malicious intent for publishing images. Basically, for this, it's saying that you're sending these for no legitimate purpose with the intent of causing substantial emotional distress to the depicted person. Thankfully, the demand to settle our dispute was a reasonable one, with Pixie only requesting $15 million plus legal fees in order to come to an amicable settlement. Notably, there was no request for any of the...
God damn. Hey, Geek, how's it going, dude? Hey, man, I totally messaged you or I commented on something. New development in the Destiny shit? No, I'm only streaming once a week, and we're a week behind on everything, and I can't talk about politics anymore. I say anymore. I got like 30 minutes of it in me per day, and then I gotta eat an edible, and then I gotta fucking stream, or I gotta fucking do games, whatever the fuck. I'm high as fuck. I just want to fucking get through this, man. Like, dude, Geek. I've seen a couple of your posts on Twitter recently. I'm right there with you, dude. I'm suffering with you. Listen, I have family in the north of France. All right, I'll be a janitor. All right, I'll get my version of a French H-1B visa. All right, and I'll work as a janitor in their Airbnb or whatever the fuck they do. Okay, I've never met those motherfuckers, but I need to get the fuck out of here. Okay. So sucks as a drama streamer. He's weak. Yeah. I mean, I'm not trying to make it as a streamer right now. I'm trying to survive as a mentally intact person.
This money to go to charity. As a result of this violation, my client has suffered considerable harm, including but not limited to severe emotional anguish, damage to personal relationships, and public humiliation. The unlawful actions have disrupted my client's personal and professional life, and we are now compelled to seek monetary compensation for these damages. In light of the foregoing, we hereby demand the following: immediate monetary compensation for the damages caused by the unauthorized disclosure of intimate images. Specifically, my client is entitled to at least $15 million in compensation for the following things: a formal written apology from you acknowledging your role in the unauthorized disclosure and the harm it caused, immediate cessation of further things, reimbursement of legal fees, failure to resolve this matter within 5 business days. All right.
Where the fuck am I supposed to go? Does anybody
a phone call
fucking remember what to do
discuss
here?
the absurdity of this demand, I was incredibly irritated at this point, as Pixie had already launched a maximum pressure campaign against me publicly, and I was forced to sit on my hands while these negotiations took place, since I didn't want to compromise her ability to settle things with me without having to publicly out our prior private interactions. It was also unbelievable to me that someone could so quickly go from being so suicidal over the prospect of her parents discovering the leaked material to posting a public statement against me, implicating her in all of the leaked material and exploding its popularity, filing a civil suit against me without even trying in good faith to reach a settlement beforehand, and publicly provoking and continuing fights with others who were also publicizing aspects of the leaked material. Just randomly bashing some dude's physical appearance. You look like a hard-boiled egg wearing a toupee, and you think you're qualified to comment on someone else's looks.
That's the Beardson Beardly dude. That's the fucking Groiper Nazi dude. Are we defending him now? I'm angry, like, really? Yes, Geek, I understand. That's why I keep on telling people, like, I'm not talking, it's not that I'm not talking about politics because I don't want to talk about politics. I'm not talking about politics because I'm going to get banned if I talk about politics. There are just some people, there are just some conservative influencers that just need to... Are you fucking kidding me? When the fuck did this come out? Where the fuck is this from? Okay, cool. But yeah, some people just need to die of diabetic shock so that we don't have to deal with them anymore.
And then him bringing up, obviously, the leaked material. Sir, you flirt with mine, and then her quote tweeting it and responding about it.
Oh shit.
The present. And that's where we're at now. The last few months have been an utter nightmare for me. It's frustrating that no one cares that QB Farms is still, to this day, hosting...
Just view it as entertainment. Silverhawk, you weren't here when I said this, but this affects literally everyone I have in my life that is close to me on a very, very specific and individual level. Every single person I know at some level is affected by this, like, personally. And it is unbelievably fucking disgusting. Okay? I have no respect for any fucking conservative right now that can't call out a single fucking action of the fucking Trump administration. They're subhuman. They're literally, and I don't say subhuman because, you know, like Untermensch or anything like that. I say subhuman because they don't lack the critical, you know, like whatever critical part of our brain allows us to, you know, have an internal monologue that allows us to be able to be sentient beings that have our own thoughts and desires and shit. They obviously don't have that. They're like some kind of like other creature. They literally do not have the capacity for self-reflection or anything. So they can't be fucking human. Okay? They are pedophile supporters. They're pedophiles. Let's not like beat around the bush, okay? They're not like us. Jesus. Okay. Let's keep watching this, okay? We're getting into politics, and I'm about to start dropping some fucking slurs, and I'm about to start saying some KYSs, all right? And I can't fucking do that, all right? I'm going to eat another edible, and then we're going to chill the fuck out. Eat my motherfucking goldfish. Eat an edible. Yeah, let's go back to our own Harvey Weinstein, whatever. Dog, I'm just so done with it. Mexico mango flavor. Let's fucking go.
All of the revenge porn on their own servers. To reiterate, the reasons it's taken me so long to make any statements about this are because, initially, I wanted to minimize publicizing both mine and other people's explicit material. Then, it was due to Pixie's claims that she would kill herself if the material ever made its way to her parents. And finally, it was done to allow Pixie to have the maximum room possible to negotiate some sort of settlement with me without me having to come out with a statement of my own that sheds more light on her character and her behavior. There's always room for improvement in my own behavior, and I've obviously reflected on and changed the way I've engaged with people in this space over the past couple of years. This entire ordeal involves a video recorded 5 years ago and sent 3 years ago in April of 2022. It's irritating that my prioritizing Pixie's well-being at every stage of this after the leaks has resulted in me being maligned so heavily, but alas, I don't look forward to the next 12 to 18 months of this drip feeding onto my content. Maybe we'll spend it trying to beat Elon into space. What a fun adventure. I don't really want to get into like a huge back and forth on whatever bullshit. I know there are other situations and things that people have made, other accusations or claims that are all entirely fucking baseless. But I'm trying to do this one piece at a time because I'm managing multiple stuff, especially stuff that might become legal. I just have to be careful with exactly what I say about the other person, so I don't invite further civil action in the form of like, oh, now he's defending me or blah blah blah.
I agree.
So,
it's almost over.
But
this is almost over. And then remind me, folks, what were we gonna do next? It was the Amouranth shit, right? Oh no, it was the Hasan thing. All right, any kind of drama to distract us from the rapid decline of my fucking country and the abdication of all fucking responsibility that we're doing and the idiocracy that we live under. Jesus fucking Christ. Hello? Load? Well, where's the fucking... Okay, the shooter's there. Okay, we're not going to go over there then. We're going to go over here. Cool.
Yeah, anyway, I'll post this. Good luck. I don't know if I'll do anything else tonight or not with Dan. And then tomorrow I will, play video games and do fucking commentary and all that bullshit. Any comment on how Kyle and Dan got raked over the coals for no reason by your detractors? I really feel for them. It's all just like conspiracy posting. Me and Kyla, literally, I don't know what it is about Kyla, but she invites literally the most deranged, obsessive hatred ever. Pretty sure most people in this situation,
woman on the internet,
at least that I've communicated with, have basically been trying to communicate with Pixie for Pixie's sake, and that's every communication I've seen has seemed to further that. Now, there might be other communications that I'm not aware of that contradict that, but I haven't seen it. Generally, when I go to write stuff like this or do research, I usually have like 20, 30, 40, 50 people that are communicating with me, different logs or different things at different points in time. After this whole situation exploded, I literally have nobody communicating anything with me because I'm apparently a rapist. So every piece of information I've gotten is just what I've been able to piece together on my own, and then what other people have managed to leak or post in public videos. So, yeah. Well,
my mouse is too close to my fucking keyboard.
Be careful. Stay safe.
All right, we're good. All right, not gonna lie, folks, there wasn't anything in that video that changed my mind, like literally whatsoever. Again, there's room for redemption. You know, there's probably a much better statement that he could put out. That wasn't the response that I was hoping for. I was hoping for something that would like actually, you know, show some contrition or some shit like that. But I guess he's not going to do that. So it's probably going to be a long time before anyone could reasonably recommend him for anything to do with any kind of relationship advice at the very least. So, you know, like when it comes to anything involving consent, where it's going to be really hard to recommend Destiny to anybody. Hey, fucking die, loser. How's it going, Rakazan? But, yeah, so, yeah, I don't think that like he should be depersoned or anything. I don't think that like his sins against humanity have been that severe. But yeah, it's like an incredibly disappointing, you know, outro for someone that had such a, if not good reputation, then at least, you know, strong reputation online, you know. And all the stuff that he was going to do that was like really good is kind of out the window now because of the insatiable desire to goon. So... yeah, it's both sad and incredibly infuriating. The lack of contrition, the like kind of trying to like flip the tables on Pixie there at some points. I don't think that literally anything in that it like changed. Like there's like just nothing in that entire video that changed my mind whatsoever. Maybe I'm high and I just like don't recognize the good points that he was making. But like the strongest thing that he had in there was the fact that Pixie also sent him sex videos back in the day, which doesn't absolve him since his entire fucking thing was always getting enthusiastic written fucking consent because he's an influencer and like he has so much to lose if people, you know, whatever the fuck. So yeah. Don't feel like it was a lot. Even his gooning is over. His gooning isn't over. Like, so you Google the name and an article pops up that's saying, well, he's in a committed relationship. The girl's still with him, which I'm not saying that like people are like going after his girlfriend over this, and I think that's fucking crazy, right? Like leave his fucking kid, leave his fucking girlfriend out of it. Like they can deal with that behind the scenes. That's just super fucking weird to me. Anyways, this is a dead horse. It's milked dry. I mean, I needed something that wasn't directly politics to go over, dude. Otherwise, I was gonna fucking wash my mouth out with a 12 gauge on stream. Okay. Someone said that we should watch this from more Pegasus. Hasan Piker has reached a new low.
Hasan Piker is getting
the
absolutely
commentary
destroyed.
Community. Are we ready for this, folks? Is everybody hype? Can I get an energy check from chat? All right. 3, 2, 1. Give me some energy check in chat. That's what I like to see, folks. That's what I like to see, folks. 5 messages and 4 emojis. Sorry, I'm high as fuck right now. Let me finish my fucking goldfish and let's watch whatever the fuck this is.
Hasan Piker is getting absolutely destroyed right now. So Hasan recently appeared on the Trash Taste podcast, which is pretty much the biggest anime podcast. It's hosted by 3 very big YouTubers, CDogVA, The Anime Man, and Giga. And essentially people are really mad that he's—
Wait, 3 of the biggest YouTubers? Is that what he just said? Because I've never heard of a single one of these motherfuckers.
3 very big YouTubers.
Oh, just 3 very big YouTubers. Okay. Also, yeah, my speed up is still applied. Is cool. I can't listen. I like the idea of anime. Wait, where the fuck did my beer go? Oh, must have drank it. Fuck. Well, I like the idea of anime, but the community is fucking weird. Like it weirds me the fuck out, okay? I can't get into anime that much because the like number one, the ones that I like either end really quickly or go on for fucking ever and I stop watching them. Okay? Like my favorite anime is Durarara. That shit's fucking gold. All right? Durarara season 1 is a perfect season of anime. Evidently there's a season 2. I don't know why there has to be a season 2. It literally wrapped up the entire story in season 1. Please watch Durarara. But I like anime memes. I like some anime shows, right? I like even there's even like some like trash, like real hardcore weeaboo shit that I like the School Days anime, where, spoiler alert, it just turns into a big fucking, like, mass murder. Okay? That shit's fire. Okay? That's a psycho anime. I think it's funny as fuck. I watched it when I was like fucking, I think must have been like, fuck, it might have been like 10 years ago. So hopefully it's not something that's cancelable now. Otherwise, I've just outed myself as watched something that I don't know if there was something bad in there. But here's the opening to the newest Gundam series I'm hyped for. I always liked the idea of Gundam. This is 3 minutes long. Oh, it's because I thought you were like showing me like the intro cinematic. Okay, we're not watching like a whole fucking song, okay? High School of the Dead is better boobs physics? Do you think I was watching it because of the boobs physics? Someone sat me down. They said, you got to watch this shit. It gets fucking wild. And then they like made me sit through the first like 5 episodes. I was like, dude, if something doesn't happen next episode, and then something fucking crazy, I can't remember what happened the next episode. I was like, oh, dude, we got to fucking keep watching this shit. Who watches it for anything else? You know what? I don't watch anime for the goon material. Here's the trailer for the actual show. Yeah, I'll watch that because that's probably short.
直径 6.4km のスペースコロニーは 113.5 秒に
Where's the song?
あんたさ、クランバ一緒にガンダムが言っているあの子は間合いが分かってるんだ本物かもしれないやらなきゃやられる
Like again, Gundam is one of those things that I like the idea of, but I probably will just like never watch it. I think it was one of those animes I watched a lot as a kid, but I just like don't remember anything fucking about it, and I will probably never watch it, even though I like the idea of it. I wouldn't knock you for watching it, but yeah. No one took my bait. Wait, what was your bait? Oh, the way I see it, anime leads to 2 paths of lolly or furries, and both are a scourge to humanity. I don't think that furries come from anime. Are you kidding me? Furries come from Western animation. That's from people watching fucking, like, Disney shows and shit too much as a kid. And finding the little Mouseketeers hot or some shit. The Mouseketeers, are those an actual thing, right? I never watched Disney. I've probably seen all the Disney movies, but I was like 5 at the time, so I don't fucking remember. There isn't a single furry who doesn't watch anime? Yeah, but what are all their furry designs? They're all fucking Western art. Listen, I only like... I'm not going to watch any recent anime. I'm just not going to do it. I like old anime. I like the old animation style. The new animation styles, I just don't like. Whatever's going on with the computers, it just doesn't appeal to me. I like the old animation styles. Rurouni Kenshin was my favorite anime for a long time. Fucking the first couple of seasons of Dragon Ball, right until the Cell saga, was fucking lit. Bleach is cool. Cowboy Bebop, right? I like that 90s, early 2000s anime, like animation style. Here's old fucker. Can I get through the fucking Hasan thing? I mean, I like the idea of old Gundam too. I'll probably never watch it. That's 4 vaginas. That's crazy. Okay, let's watch this, okay? Let's stop litigating anime. Why were we even talking about anime in the first place? I know it's an anime podcast, but why did we get so deep into it? Jesus.
Dog VA, the Anime Man, and Giga. And essentially, people are really mad that he's on this podcast. The dislike ratio on this episode is absolutely brutal. It is so far in the negative, and it kind of just shows you how much people actually hate Hasan. For reference, I've been doing YouTube for like 6 years, and even my most controversial video ever has like a 90% positive like ratio, right? So to be at like 30 to 40% is absolutely...
I mean, I don't know if that's like a good measure. Okay, not gonna lie. I don't think that that's like the metric that I would go off of to decide whether or not it was controversial. Maybe just like say the fact that the guy is like kind of simping for like terrorist organizations in like the most disgusting way possible. That's like literally all you got to say. The dislike ratio here and your dislike ratio does not convince me whatsoever.
Absolutely unheard of, and you must have done something really bad to make everybody hate you. And you can find out all of what he's done in this video by H3H3, which was posted a while back, called Content Nuke Hasan, where he actually goes into detail of how much of an evil person Hasan actually is. He's a literal terrorist sympathizer, R-word apologist, like horrible human being that should legitimately just not have a platform. In fact, I have talked about Hasan in the past because he...
I will say this, okay? Listen, I'm probably not going to be doing any kind of like punching to the left too much as I have in the past, because holy shit, our country is being run by fascists. I will shit on the people that are still like being anti-establishment fucking shills, or like shills for Russia, but like that's besides the point. Good, stay there. So someone doesn't know how analytics work. I do. I'm saying that using the comparison that he's using is fucking stupid. That's what I'm saying. Thank you, Internet Gas. Quattro vagina. That's fucking great. Fuck, and now you've completely made me lose my train of thought. Fuck you. Fuck off. Jesus Christ. Oh my fucking God. I'm almost dead. I'm gonna die. Yep. How far back am I going? Oh, that's not so bad. That's not so bad. I can live with that. Oh, cool. You can shoot me before I can shoot you. Okay. Shut up. Hasan drama is sleeper. I don't know. Oh, I was talking about like punching left. Like I don't like it doesn't like appeal too much to me right now when like our country is getting, you know, raped by like the closest thing to a fascist that we have available to us at the moment. But you know what? I will say this. I do think Hasan is like really like fucked as a human being. The terrorist sympathizing is like actually fucking appalling, and the defense that is being run for Hasan at the expense of like the smaller people who also, don't get me wrong, do really fucking bad things, you know. But like the fucking Frogan and the other like 20 people, you know, I'm talking about, that got banned instead of Hasan. Like they deserved the ban, but like the amount of like sweeping going on at Twitch to defend Hasan is fucking crazy. Okay, I'm trying to decide how I'm supposed to do this. Damn it. There was one good tweet by Frogan. Please be careful with what you say is the good one, okay? Yeah, no. Any lefty that's trying to do the like, well, we knew that this was going to happen. No, you guys were saying that this was going to happen under the Biden presidency. Like they don't have the moral high ground at all. Accidentally predicting the attempted Trump offing. Gotcha.
Genuinely just spews so much hatred. It is actually just sad to have this guy as one of the most popular streamers. Now, Hasan has actually responded to the situation in the most ultimate copium manner ever, and he essentially tries to send all of his fans to like leave comments on this video, to like the video, so it appears that he's not actually controversial and that people actually like him, but it completely fails, and then the like ratio just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. So yeah, we'll be checking that out later, as well as Ethan's new video that he just dropped, as I was talking about.
Did y'all see the Hasan like jumping on and trying to talk to the Dean Withers kid to try and like, you know, sandbag his fucking content nuke that was about to be watched live? Oh shit. Bitch. Like Jesus Christ, people will accuse Destiny of being fucking manipulative. That shit's fucking like, well, like, actually, this guy's like totally lying about me on everything and blah, 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 and you don't even need to watch it, man. I saw a loner cover it. Like, I only saw like a clip of it on Twitter, I think, and fucking like, dude was just sitting there like, dude, you don't even need to watch it, man. Like, don't even like pay attention. These people are just like bad faith, crazy people, and like they're like Zionists and shit, man. And like, dude, it was fucking embarrassing for him. And then Dean was like, well, yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll still watch that video and make up my mind, and like I'll critique you if critique is necessary, right? And Hasan was like, haha, yeah.
About this topic where Hasan is laughing at dead children. So yeah, just another Hasan classic there, but let's start with the Trash Taste video.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Trash Taste. I'm joined once again by the boys, and we have a returning guest because you're back in Japan now.
Hell yeah, I'm here permanently now. I've decided. This time it's for real.
Yeah, for real?
Yeah, now that my country's on fire, I chose Japan to just stay here.
All right.
Whoa.
You know what, just go.
But yeah, we got Hasan. He's back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no politics, sorry.
Yeah.
No politics, all right?
Yeah, not even 30 seconds and he couldn't keep the word politics out of his mouth. But yeah, basically Hasan is actually a repeat guest on this podcast. Trash Taste has had Hasan on about a year ago, and back then...
like, I don't know, like, how long ago it was. Damn it, motherfucker. Okay. Yeah, but like I was saying earlier, the fact that these guys probably have employees that like produce the show and shit. These guys probably have people who depend on them for their income, and then they're gonna like invite someone who's like literally at the center of a massive like controversy about like platforming terrorists. You're gonna like invite them on and like put all of those people's like incomes and families at risk. I think that's like kind of fucked up personally. Just like my thoughts on that, you know.
The episode only had 7K dislikes. It was like, I think around a 90% ratio, which is still pretty controversial, but not nearly as much as this one. Now, I remember being surprised that, you know, Hasan was even allowed to be on these podcasts before then, because he was still super bad back then. But I'm actually so glad that the general public is actually catching up now and waking up to see what kind of a person he actually is, where it is no longer even okay to associate with this guy in any capacity. Now, here is the end of the podcast where Hasan predicts that this episode actually won't be controversial, because the last one, you know, they considered controversial.
He's just like Luffy, for real.
And a few comments, but this one they're probably gonna lose their minds.
Thank you guys for having me on.
Of course.
No worries.
And I feel like this time is less controversial that I'm on. Now that I've been on one time, they're used to it. So it'll be fine.
Yeah, we're about to see.
I guarantee there'll be like 5 comments or somebody's like, I can't believe they had him back on.
Man, you know what? If they hadn't said anything, it would have been like so much better for them. Like, oh, well, we didn't think it was going to be this polarizing to have him on. They fucking knew, dude. They fucking knew. That makes it even worse. You know what? There is no sympathy for him. There is no sympathy for him. They literally did bring the guy that like is bringing literal fucking terrorists onto his stream and fucking have him talk about anime for a bit. They invited that guy, the guy that's been like abandoning his fucking friends on screen with his fucking like terrorist propaganda playing. Just fucking abandoned them there to be on the front page of Israeli fucking newspapers as like the one that's the anti-Semitic one. Jesus. They should have played dumb, dude. They could have just like been normal, but they couldn't do it. Fuck you, man. I'm working on it. Okay, I remember this. Oh, shit. How many? Oh, shit. How many? Hey. Hey, why don't you come with me? Oh no, did I just kill the cop? Fuck. 1 second. Hey, you know what? Fuck you, dude. Why? Okay, pistol. I don't know why I'm being so sparing with my pistol ammo. Like, I think that I'm fine now. Okay.
Yeah. How dare you guys do this again?
Well.
Yeah, pretty much everybody's in for a surprise here because the comment section is brutal and we're gonna go through it. So the first comment is by Trash Taste themselves saying, "We don't and have never deleted comments on any episodes."
Uh-oh. Foreshadowing, I bet.
Basically, everybody's accusing Trash Taste of deleting a bunch of comments because comments were disappearing. But a lot of times, YouTube's auto mod feature will remove them because it sees that a bunch of people are saying very mean things about this person and it'll just auto remove them. Now, I understand why they were accused because if I sort by top comments, it is showing comments from 19 minutes ago. That's not how YouTube works. You know, there were plenty of comments here that had over 10,000, 20,000 likes and stuff. So they're just not here now, so I'm really confused. I should have screenshotted those. Those are actually really good. But here we got, who's next? Diddy? We supporting terrorism now? Damn, that's a huge 180 from anime. Having a terrorist sympathizer on is wild. You should have invited Luffy from the Houthis along with Hasan. This is basically when Hasan invites a literal terrorist on stream and says he's like Luffy from One Piece, which is just insane. You guys finally lived up to the podcast name, Trash Taste. Worst possible guest choice. Well, I'm never watching this podcast again. And I know some people might be like, okay, why is everyone mad at the Trash Taste guys, right? Because they're...
What was an unsubstantiated claim? That Luffy was that the Luffy kid, the guy that's just like Luffy, is a terrorist? Hard to prove? Sorry, I'm deleting okay. Sorry, we were just like far past that. I was in the moment, you know. Okay, I remember this part being fucking annoying. Bitch. Okay. Mike Lee said the U.S. should leave NATO. Congratulations. Things are getting worse. You telling me that things are getting worse in 2025? Really? You're telling me things are getting worse in 2025? That's crazy.
They're pretty much innocent, you know, they're just associating with Hasan. Well, the problem is, okay, people have had enough. People are sick of seeing YouTubers and streamers that they actually like Trash Taste or Ludwig, you know, associate, collab, and promote this guy as if he's not one of the most evil and disgusting people out there. Like, it's not about guilt by association, but it's kind of like...
I think the craziest thing about Hasan is, like, it really does take being like a super like hardcore lefty. Like, it really does take like being ideologically captured to think that this motherfucker isn't simping for terrorists, right? Like, you show any normie any amount of the things that he said about Hamas, and they're gonna be like, oh yeah, it totally sounds like he does not like Jews that much. Why can't I open the fucking thing? Cool. Okay, cool. I just came down here for nothing. There might be a chance that the US will cease to exist, which would be fucking amazing. Hey, geek. Like, listen. Like, I understand the sentiment, you realize that without us, like Europe probably isn't going to be able to have the same security guarantees either, right? Like I'm as scared for you guys as I am for us. Like, yeah, I understand. Fuck what? Yes, it is. I mean, like maybe. Maybe you guys will be able to pull through on it, but oh, do you guys hate each other? I forgot about that. Bitch. Oh, yes, it is fucked. Yeah. But at least we're fucked together. Oh, hello? Okay, 1 second. Let me remember what I'm supposed to do on this part. I know I need to move this over there, but how is the question? Maybe it's jumping up here and up here. No, it's right there. Nice. Hello? How's it going, Esaliken? Mr. Giger's French Canadian? No. Why would you ever accuse him of something so horrible? I think that's aligned, right? Oh, no, I need to get way down there. Sorry, I saw the wrong thing. Okay, is that aligned? Good. They all sound the same to me. Listen, I have family that lives in France, all right? If it comes to that, I'll go be a fucking janitor, okay? I will go be a fucking janitor in the north of France or some shit. Okay. Hello? Scared the fucking shit out of me. I actually fucking jumped there, dude. Wait. How the fuck am I... What am I doing? Doing this. Just gotta concentrate. There we go.
Like, how are you okay being buddy-buddy with this guy after knowing what he's said and done? Like, it is impossible that they don't know. It's literally all over the internet. They do research on their guests. They should know about this. They've had him twice on the podcast over a year. They probably got a bunch of comments last time as well. So it's like, how are you okay with this? The only explanation is you know what he said, but you don't care because you want some extra views or something using his name, which is a horrible strategy, by the way, because the only views you're going to get are from Hasan Piker fans who nobody likes anyways, and they were like a horrible...
Views are views, baby. Those are AdSense, baby. That's a good business decision, baby. If you're generating controversy, you're generating revenue. Like, are we pretending we don't know what they're doing? They're fine with it. Yeah, they want the controversy. They're fine with the controversy. They fucking acknowledged the controversy at the very beginning of the fucking podcast. They recognize that there's going to be controversy as a result of bringing him on. They're fine with that because it will get them views. No shit. Retard, what the fuck? Like, I'm sorry. Commentary people, like, blow my mind sometimes. Like, the ones that I don't know much about, like, the ones I've never heard of, the ones that aren't active in, like, the fucking broader community that I'm in. Man, holy fuck, these guys are fucking retarded in the way that they talk sometimes. Hey, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Horrible addition to your audience. This creature said Freerin is a fascist anime for fascists. What is he even doing on an anime podcast? You guys are dumb. Hasan not realizing he's a lolcow out of his echo chamber is hilarious. Hey, let's invite one of the worst persons on the internet. Great idea. It doesn't matter if our word happened on October 7th. It doesn't change the dynamic for me. Yeah, Hasan is just insane. He's like, on one side, he's like the arbiter of justice. He's like this moral authority. And on the other side, if you're not on his side, right? And you're like, he thinks of you as subhuman, and he's essentially like, oh yeah, anything can happen to you. I remember there's a clip somewhere where he's basically like, if you're from like a rich college campus, you can get R-worded or whatever.
If you have these
this is fucking crazy
millionaire, billionaire, wasp fail sons, at least taking them out of other colleges so they can only do date rape to other billionaire, millionaire fail daughters is like, in some respects, you know, from a utilitarian perspective, of course, a little bit better.
The company you keep is a reflection of how you are. Goodbye forever. This dude flat out platformed and celebrated terrorists. This isn't something to be ignored. What the frick are y'all doing? Connor, I hate how divisive the anime community is becoming, even though I've directly contributed to it. Also, Connor, so let's bring on one of the most divisive political extremists onto our anime show. There's a 0% chance they didn't know about all
the fucking date rape thing has always been absolutely fucking crazy to me that anyone could fucking stick by him on that one, dude. That is one of the most unbelievable fucking clips I've ever seen in my fucking life. Oh, I forgot. Grenade, fuck you. Grenade, fuck you. Dead. Bitch. Okay. Okay.
the terrorist stuff he's been involved with. Disgusting to think of, really. Honestly, I hope they just delete this episode. That's the best thing they can do at this point. You know, I have watched their channels before. I think they're, you know, they're sort of decent people as well, at least from what I've seen. Maybe I'm wrong with this type of shit going on, but hopefully they come to their senses and realize, hey, we made a pretty big mistake here. Let's never associate with this guy ever again. But I don't know. Some of these people are completely spineless. Ludwig being a prime example who deletes videos just because Hasan, his daddy, told him to. So I don't know. All right. Some of these people are just crazy. Like,
also the fucking, oh man, did you hear the glee? The fucking, like, dude, the fucking glee in his voice when he was getting to talk about Ludwig. This is why maybe I've said this for a couple of months now. Maybe I'm aging out of this shit, dude. Maybe I'm too old. Cause holy shit. The fucking emotion. What I'm angry about is like shit that's happening in the real world, and then like this guy's like, oh, I get to fucking shut on Ludwig. Oh, Ludwig's involved.
Spineless. Ludwig being a prime example who deletes videos just because Hasan, his daddy, told him to. So I don't know.
He's so glad
right?
he gets
Some
to
of these
bring up
people are
Ludwig.
just
Holy
crazy
shit.
like that. These are hilarious, man. You guys might as well use the Ouija board and summon the spirit of Adolf for your next podcast. I saw Hasan, so I thought we were gonna watch terrorist propaganda music videos together. Basically, there's this viral clip of Hasan just showing his friend a so-called music video, and essentially it's like a bunch of terrorists dancing, shooting AK-47s in the sky, and then this other streamer named Nick, or NMP, he's just like, dude, this is literally a terrorist video. What are you showing me, bro? What the hell? How are you putting this on Twitch? I still don't get how this guy gets to have a platform. No idea. Now, as I said, Hasan has responded, and it is the most pathetic thing I have ever seen. Hasan...
Is he like the guy that he left there? I already forgot his fucking name. It's just crazy to me that like that guy still wants to be associated with Hasan after Hasan put him in that fucking situation. Like that guy's face was put up in front of like the international community on Israeli fucking newspapers with like Twitch streamer watches terrorist Hamas terrorist propaganda. It's just the other guy there, not Hasan. Like, what a horrible fucking situation to put your fucking friend in, dude. And it's like a totally, and like the fact that guy still wants to be friends with Hasan is fucking crazy. Why am I back here? Have I accomplished literally anything? Where the fuck am I supposed to go? But there are musical people. And also the fact that no other lefty will call him out on that sounding like the most racist fucking shit I've ever heard in my life. I'm a huge anime nerd, but I refuse to watch any anime YouTuber. 90% of their education comes from anime without even knowing the language, let alone the broader memes. So yeah, like anime, I don't need anyone to explain the anime to me. You know, I think I get it. Wait, is this where I'm supposed to go? Have I been fucking running by it? What's going on here? Something's going on in here. Oh, wait. Okay. These guys actually know the language?
Malds, while reading hate comments from his Trash Taste podcast episode, directs his audience to get in and actively counter the brigade.
Mr. President, the second Piker has hit the trash taste. Why would you do this, Hasan? Really? The terrorist endorser? Shame. Too bad. I get irritated from just seeing his face. The guy has said so many profoundly idiotic things that I honestly cannot listen to a word from him. The brigade is on, folks. Get in and actively counter.
It's his own community. It's not brigading. What the fuck? If it's if it's their community that's like upset that he had you on. Where was it? I don't remember where that fucking... I don't remember where it was. Holy fuck. I think he believes it isn't their community. Boo-hoo. Hey, guess what, Hasan? Some people might not like you because of the things you say and do. And, like, believe it or not, anime fans... I would say probably skew conservative. At least that would be my assumption. It's probably fairly diverse, but I would say it probably skews conservative. And we're going to like sit here and pretend like there's not going to be a bunch of anime fans that don't like you. It's got to be brigading.
The brigade.
Okay, first off, this is not like a blind hate brigade. This is literally people holding you accountable for being a horrible person. This is what you call the consequences of your absolutely unhinged actions. You have become so radical that even your friends who you are not even talking about politics with can't be seen with you anymore. That's how bad you've gotten, to the point where your friendships are being affected. And let's be honest, these aren't actual friendships, all right? Nobody is actually friends with Hasan. All of these people only collab with him because he's an influencer and he has an audience, and people want to tap into some sort of extra viewership there, even though, as I said, you don't want this guy's audience. It is the saddest group of people to ever exist. Complete cultists, complete genuinely hateful people, or just people who have been brainwashed by Hasan to believe everything he says. It is probably the closest thing I've seen to a cult in a while now, just how much they lack reason and believe everything he says, even though he's just lying through his teeth most of the time.
They botted the video immediately. Lol is at 2.5.
I think one of the most disappointing things about living in the current day is just like the total fucking like idolization of other human beings that people do, and how badly that's affecting everything that's going on in the world right now. Like, holy shit. Like, the people that like have the biggest platforms just have the biggest dick suckers behind them, right? The people that will never see anything wrong in what they do, right? We can see that with Destiny's community. We can see it hardcore with fucking Hasan's community. We can see it all over the fucking place. But like, we can see it especially in places like MAGA. Like, there's nothing that your guy ever does fucking wrong. There's no fucking like ability to like introspect whatsoever. And anyone that tries to speak out about your favorite guy is automatically it's all fucking fandoms. Like, our entire fucking world is built up off of fandoms. And it's ruining the human fucking species. It is like actively damaging our country. It's damaging like the psyche of the collective world. That it wasn't always the case with celebrities. Yeah, but like we have the internet now, so everyone's a lot more like directly plugged into celebrities. There isn't Like they're the everyman. They're not the fucking person that's on TV and like it's like a major fucking event if you happen to see them out in the fucking public. Like you get to see these people every single day putting out a new piece of content that you become familiar with and you get to inside jokes and shit like that. Like this is a different thing. This is a different beast altogether. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? What the fuck, dude? I swear to God, I keep on like I find one new fucking place to go and I accomplish everything that needs to go down there and everything, and then I just get pumped right back out into the same fucking place. What the fuck is going on here? I'm losing my fucking mind. Where the fuck is that? Recently made the point that Hasan's community is so annoying because it's just half the GGGers that split during the Great Schism. Jesus Christ. That's funny as fuck. Pete Rose, who's that? Okay, this put me out right here. So I must gotta go this way. This is where I just came from. Got banned for sports betting? Oh, hello. I think I found where I'm supposed to be. Did you mean to say he got arrested for sports betting? Nice. Okay.
5K dislikes.
I used to think Sanso was cool, and then I watched him suck at a 30-year-old game. First off, fuck you. I like this game. I've beaten this game like fucking 5 times, okay? I've eaten 2 edibles, okay? I wish that I could tell you what I want you to do right now. It involves a rope, all right? You're literally Australian. Shut the fuck up, okay? What have you got on me, okay? Fucking stand like a fucking bat
You
hangs
really
upside down.
This time? Yeah.
Oh yeah, guys, it's the dislike bots. Yeah, none of these people are actually real that dislike Hasan. Hating Hasan.
Sorry, I was making fun of someone for being Australian. All right, sorry. Love you. Bye. Hey, Walt, you're about to wake up the neighbors. You got me in trouble, motherfucker. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, shit. Where am I? Where did you guys come from? What the fuck? Wait, hold on. I totally have grenades. There we go.
Is actually impossible, guys. Actually, I don't know a single person that hates Hasan except every single creator I've ever talked to ever. Whoever said that is an absolute glazer, and of course Hasan will read that chatter. I got a couple things to say here. First off, you know you're a complete loser if you spend your days in Hasan's Twitch chat, dude. That is probably the saddest thing ever. Like, I'd have more respect for you if you spent your day gooning in some Twitch girls chat. Like, at least you're getting off or getting something from that. Like, sitting in Hasan's chat, bro, you're actively just getting lobotomized as the seconds go by. If I had children,
I'm not gonna lie, folks. Kind of getting tired of the fucking Gooner memes. Oh, hello. Wait, should I check what's going on over here first? Before I get onto that, which I'm pretty sure takes me to the next level. Oh, that takes me below. To a place that I don't need to be. Cool. Where's the light? Yeah, like people make the gooning jokes and shit, like, but like at this point I'm just tired of the fucking gooning. I'm just tired of people doing the gooning. It's not funny anymore, dude. It's just fucking tiresome. It's just fucking tiresome. I'm tired of the gooning. We've got hostiles. Goddamn right we do. Okay.
I would prefer they be drug addicts, like full-on useless members of society, than be modern-day Hasan fans, because that's just a fate worse than death. Then we have this next one. Chatter tells Hasan he's out of touch, which he did not appreciate. The assumption that you, as a random commentator, is not out of touch, but I am. Oh yeah, that has to be so crazy, bro.
Sometimes we'll stare into the darkness on this broadcast. Like, we'll look at like what they're saying, and they just can't comprehend how like journalists are still covering this guy in a positive way. What the f is going on? And it's like, dude, why do you think like a 40-year-old journalist has no political convictions of their own? Like, you think they're going to be deluded by like a drama farmer on YouTube, like a slop tuber, and be like, wow, this is a real bad guy?
Oh no, guys, we've been called out. You win, Hasan. You got me. Nobody listens to slop tubers. All the views on my channel completely fake. Actually, completely botted. All of the watch time, the statistics, all fake. All of you guys watching every video, you're all just bots. Actually, it's just the dislike bots, guys. None of you are real. All the comments, the hate comments that are gonna be on this video.
I do wonder what Hasan's excuse is going to be now that Destiny is like down and out. Is everything still going to be DGG coming after him still? Or is that boogeyman just like lost to him? You can shoot the explosives? Well, I tried to shoot the explosives, but nothing happened. I'm scared to get any closer. See? I'm shooting the fucking... But what I think they actually are tripwires for that thing. If I remember correctly, but I'm just trying to see. I'm trying to see what my route is going to be by not trying the other. There is no other side. This is the only entrance. I remember this game. The pathing is very simple, actually. It's just that they, bitch. Oh, you fucking bitch! Don't shoot that box anymore, please. Did it knock over? Good. All right. Zestless. Now skedaddle back to that musty 410 dungeon you call a life, trolling for a crumb of clout. IRL, the Black Down wants you. Stay eating air. Okay, interesting. Thank you, Boof Pack Bobby YX. I use nades on that thing. Hey, these are a very, very scant resource, okay? Fuck. Fuck, I thought you died. Stop! Okay, we need to finish the video.
video about Hasan Piker. They're all just AI bots, obviously. Nobody hates Hasan. It's impossible. He's such a lovable guy, actually. Also, I love how his only
I actually thought about it right before you were in chat, but now that you're in chat, I'm not thinking about it at all.
defense is that journalists really like me, guys. Just paid for and bought journalists really like me, guys. Dude, literally everybody hates journalists because they are complete grifters just like you. They'll say whatever they need to get the click or get the views. They are bought and paid for just like you. You're a grifter, a complete unhinged grifter who is held hostage by his own audience. At this point, I feel like he's afraid of saying things that are not completely insane. Because he's probably afraid that his own fans are going to assassinate him or something, because that's the level of his audience. It's so radicalized. Like, he must have to deal with the most crazy people that he himself has fostered, and now he just can't go back. Like, remember we had that one time of that, like, fan came up on stream like, Hasan, please stop drinking Diet Coke. It's like, we're doing a boycott. It's like, oh no, you can drink it off stream. That's okay, you know? We gotta be extremely performative and fake. And that was just an interaction we caught on stream. Imagine all the shit that happens off stream.
You think they haven't seen internet?
Bro, I would be no longer on this mortal coil if someone walked up to me and then fucking told me to do something because of stream activities that I did. Like, they were like referencing my stream shit and saying, no, you can't do that because you, bro, I would fucking end it in front of them, okay? Fucking Buddy Howell style, is that the guy's name? The guy that fucking just pulled out the 45 and just like fucking blew his brains out on fucking TV rather than face the music? Yeah, I would just do that shit live on stream rather than fucking have people woke scold me IRL because they like me so much and they want me to do the right thing. Holy fuck.
Harassment campaigns before? You are so out of touch, holy hell. No, brother, I'm not the one who's out of touch. The people that are going, we hate you because we think this person is an evil person, me, okay? We think your friend that you know better, okay, is actually secretly an evil person because we've seen YouTube videos from rabid haters is an active line of attack.
Yeah, this guy just cannot take criticism to save his life. He just calls everybody who has valid points against him rabid haters. We're all just rabid haters. Apparently not a single point was made in H3H3's entire content nuke. By the way, this guy keeps claiming, I don't watch any of the videos. Like, I remember when Willie Mac Show made a bunch of videos on Hasan, and then Hasan was like, I want to debate you, but I haven't even seen the videos. Like, he uses that to brag, like, I haven't watched your video. Bro, you gotta do some research on the damn topic, you absolute moron. There are literally countless specific examples of why people hate your guts.
Maybe
fact,
he's like 17
so
years old. That's why he sounds like that.
It is a complete ordeal to put it together. If anybody wants to do it, you know, feel free, make a 10-hour video on Hasan. Goddamn, that's gonna go viral for sure. Because he's genuinely just done so much bad shit.
The assumption that...
Really quick, super off topic. What fucking genre of game is this? It's a first-person shooter, sure, but it's not like a first-person shooter like we would expect with, like... Can I just hold this guy? There's another one right there. Wait, really? Wait, what? Okay, cool. All the way back here? Fucking really? Okay, cool. Play the clip.
Whoa. Yo, what? That looks awesome.
Holy shit.
God, that makes me fucking hungry.
Oh my god, you got the shirt and everything. Let's do it. Let's do it. That's sick. Oh, that's so fitting. Wait, is it?
You're preaching pro-Palestine and you're drinking all this boycott stuff, please, Hasan.
I can't, dude. Oh, it's killing me, dude. Oh, God, this secondhand embarrassment. Please, Hasan. Oh.
You, as a random commentator, a random commenter online, is not out of touch, but I am, because what you expect
really is
in
my
terms
aim
of
that
like
fucking
retaliation
bad?
towards someone like myself is not matching the reality is hilarious.
What do you mean not matching the reality?
Wait,
Have
what
you
the
seen
fuck
the
did-
dislikes, you
What was that
delusional
word
moron?
salad he just said, dude? What the fuck?
Retaliation toward, because online is not out of touch, but I am, because what you expect in terms of like retaliation towards someone like myself is not matching the reality is hilarious.
What do you mean not matching the reality? Have you seen the dislikes, you delusional moron? I mean, dude, I'm so happy that this is finally happening. I've been saying it for literal years. This guy needs to be stopped. Absolute cretin of a human. Finally, people are seeing the light, man. It took him to bring a terrorist on stream for people to realize how unhinged this guy actually is. But
No, because before then it was just like normal extremism shit. I say, God, hey, thank you for the sub bonus.
40 months of calling Son Soy a soy boy liberal.
That's true. 40 fucking months. Jesus Christ. I've been streaming for 40 months, at least. More than that. 40 months is less than 2 years. Jesus Christ. I'm old. This platform is old. Everything sucks. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. I said this is just like normal internet extremism before he brought the terrorist on, but that makes it sound like extremism is normal, but like it kind of is, so that kind of sucks. Are you fucking kidding me? Why didn't you spawn in with the rest of your fucking loser friends? Jesus Christ. But yeah, like I guess extremism is just like on the menu perpetually, so that's where we're at now. 2 years? Oh my God, yeah, you're right. I'm high as fuck. Oh shit, I forgot what I was doing too. Shit. Well, and do simple math. Yeah, no, I'm even fucking. I'm a fucking math. That's just high pitched whine and then dead. Oh my God, dude! I fucking hate everything, dude. I fucking hate everything. All right, come on. Fucking loser. Come on. Don't get caught on the fucking chairs. I fucking shot you with 2 barrels and you didn't die. Okay. Let's get healthy. Maybe the point, maybe I just like play this game way too like carefully. Maybe I need to be like more aggressive. There's a third one somewhere. Or did I blow all 3 of them up? Based? Okay, we can keep going now.
I'm glad it's happened. Hasan denies his lolcow status. If you genuinely believe I've considered a freaking lolcow by anyone that is a normal human being. Also points out that he's one of the most popular streamers on Twitch, so he can't be a bad guy. Wow. Great logic there.
How do you not understand that? Things will keep shocking you over and over again if you are so echo chambered and hug boxed that you genuinely believe that I am considered lolcow by anyone that is a normal human being who goes outside. Okay? That's the problem.
The copium is so crazy. Hasan saying other people are in an echo chamber. Do you hear yourself? That is crazy, bro. This guy literally bans any opposing opinion in his chat. Bans anything that could be seen as dialogue or disagreement, because that's not allowed in a cult, you know? You need everybody to blindly believe every single thing you say. That's why he'll never ask people to actually watch critical videos of him, and he'll just tell them, hey, these videos are all just lying about me, when the correct response is go watch the video, you know, form your own conclusions based on that. And that's
no
why
one's ever gonna say that. No one's ever. Someone's in fucking massive. Fuck off, dude. Really? I died that fucking fast. I can't even get off 2 shots. Come on. Okay, we're doing this now. Okay, slippy, slidey ass fucking. Oh god, there's fucking scientists back there. I didn't even notice. They're dead, aren't they? Oh, he's alive. Is he like 15? It sure feels like it, but it feels mean to say that. But really, I can't. Thank you. Anything cool over here? Or just a slippy, slidey fall to our death? Death. What do you want? Okay, I think this is the first time that we get to see the fucking shooty boys. I know that there's a fucking thing right there. I just don't know how to fucking get it. I don't want to use another fucking grenade. This is Pegasus, right? More Pegasus, yes. He's notoriously wrong in the Mr. Beast shit. Really? Yeah, I've never heard of this guy before.
Anyone about any video, whether it be critical of me or critical of anyone else, go watch the video, make your own conclusions. Like, Hasan will try to prevent
we need to finish this video
from
so I can
actually
eat.
even viewing that material, because that's how like a cult operates. Also, at this point, everybody knows Hasan is a massive lol cow. He is an internet punching bag at this point that nobody really goes to for serious political opinions. The only reason he has a semblance of an audience is because American politics is so radicalized that people will stick to their side even if their leader or influencer is the most completely deranged human on the planet. That's the reason Ethan even platformed Hasan in the first place. They actually had a podcast together and they were co-hosts, because Ethan's logic was, oh, he's a lefty, I'm a lefty, we'll get along great. But that's not how it works, because some people are way more radical than you think. And then eventually Ethan realized it's not worth it. It's not worth my side winning or whatever if I have to sacrifice my morals, lobotomize my brain, ignore all the wrongdoing. In particular, it was Hasan's response to the war in Gaza that led Ethan and Hasan to split up or whatever. But Ethan was buddy-buddy with Hasan just because he was on the same political side, and everybody told Ethan Hasan is completely...
That's because I'll give a lot of people leeway for like passively knowing who Hasan is, or like being friends with him in like a kind of like streamer way. Like if you don't pay attention to politics at all, unless you're like, you know, I mean at this point it's kind of hard to, but like, you know, leading up to the current day, like I could give a lot of people leeway because yeah, I probably, like, I don't know if I used to watch Hasan on like Facebook. I feel like I did. Back when he was like working for TYT, not the like girl stuff, but when he first started doing politics stuff, I think, because I definitely had seen him before getting into the politics like streaming stuff. Hey, fuck off. One second. We have targets that are far away now. That makes my life very difficult because I am inebriated. totally watch Bro Tip. Yeah, no, I definitely didn't watch Bro Tip because that stuff would never have appealed to me. But like, I feel like I definitely had seen him at some point doing something, like at the beginning of his politics stuff, because I was like still like watching the news and like intaking like Facebook political, you know, content. So I probably saw him like in like the 20. When did I first start like getting into Twitch politics? That was in like 2019 when I watched Vosh and shit. So probably like 2016, 2015, I probably had seen him at some point. But yeah, like I just can't like blame people necessarily for liking Hasan, or like having like a passive understanding of who he is. But man, it gets real hard after a while. Like at this point, still liking him is like a major red flag to me.
Completely crazy. You don't want to do this. And what happened? Exactly what people said. Hasan continued being more and more unhinged. And finally, Ace2Ace3 got the message. And he ended up making the content nuke on Hasan.
You're like a 40-year-old dude on Twitch right now being like, you're the one who's out of touch, Hasan. Because in spite of the fact that you are one of the most popular content creators on Twitch, I still think...
Being the most popular content creator on Twitch doesn't mean that you're not out of touch. If anything, that is a knock on your like ability to be in touch with the common man, because you're a fucking multi-millionaire. Like I'm like really big on Twitch. Like, you don't think that I'm in touch, dude? Like, what the fuck kind of statement is that? Like, why the fuck would you say that? That is the most out of touch statement of all time.
Think me and my homies think you're a bad guy. And the more you don't realize that other people don't see it the way that you do, the more you just make up conspiracies in your mind. You can say womp womp all day, but the real womp is happening to you, old man. Calm down.
Okay, so
it's actually the opposite. Like, more and more people are seeing you in the negative light, Hasan. It's actually going more negative for you in, you know, the past couple of weeks and couple of months. Like, you've been kind of on the back foot on a lot of shit because you were platforming terrorists, right? Wait, what the fuck? Oh, fuck. Stop. There we go. How far are we from the end? Oh, we need to power through.
Couple things here. First off, him being popular at all is just a sad reflection on current society. Second off, you're on Twitch, you absolute dunce. Twitch is a complete joke of a place. Twitch's flippin' CEO, Dan Clancy, has been exposed for being completely unhinged, just like yourself. He likely supports all your crazy takes. He had the most weird freaking policies banning people from a country from signing up. He clearly has several political opinions that he uses to influence bans on the platform and stuff like that. He's a degenerate gooner that was also exposed for that. He wished you happy birthday. He clearly agrees with all of your crazy takes, and he probably inflates their numbers as well. I've literally been saying this for months now. Twitch is going to go up in flames. If you're still streaming on Twitch, it's a bad idea because you might as well do multi-streaming or might as well stream on YouTube because that is the future. Twitch cannot continue the way it's going right now. It is completely unhinged to even platform Hasan Piker. Now, this next part is hilarious. Hasan basically says that, hey, I could have made a content nuke on Ethan too. Hasan says he could make his own Ethan Klein content nuke, but he won't because he doesn't engage in drama. Thinks it would get millions of views. Yeah, bro. There are a lot of people that made a lot of money sitting on my former podcast co-host. You think I don't know how to make a video? No, you don't.
Love this opportunity to duke it out, okay? There are YouTube video compilations. If you think that people are aggressively anti-me and that actually helps in the algorithm, I promise you, a lot of people that have made a lot of money shitting on my former podcast co-host. Some of it is for valid reasons that I suspect that he changed from, okay? And some of it is not. What? But it doesn't matter. What matters is if you're exclusively interested in the drama of it all, there is a million things that he has in his background that people have fucking regularly garnered millions of views over. Do you think I don't know how to fucking make a video like that? Of course I do.
You literally don't. You don't know how to make a video. When have you ever made a video? You don't make videos. You just sit there on your disgusting degenerate stream with your disgusting degenerate audience saying the most unhinged shit. And you essentially just rile up extremist terrorist supporters in your audience and your jobless, pathetic chatters who have nothing to do but care about American politics. You literally couldn't make a video if you tried. I dare you. Go do it. I'd love to see this video on Ethan Klein that's going to end his career. Nice, bro. If it's anything like your political arguments, you're going to get absolutely destroyed. Absolute joke, dude. Hasan pretending like he's the boogeyman. Oh yeah, I could totally just end your career with this video, bro. Hasan literally couldn't do research to save his life, bro. You can't do shit and you won't do shit. The logic part of your brain does not function, bro. You have no chance.
The reason why I don't do that is not because I'm some incredibly moral person who's above it all, even though I do think there is, you know, I don't care to entertain this kind of shit. Okay. The reason why I don't do that is because I'm not a fucking drama content creator. If I was, then this would be a wonderful opportunity for me to get millions and millions of views. Okay.
Oh yeah, Hasan is just above drama, guys. I wonder like where he draws like the moral line. Like I'm okay to interview this terrorist on stream. I'm okay to laugh at dead children. I'm okay to laugh at just women being violated and shit like that. But no, I won't engage in drama content, guys. How is this guy like a real person, bro? He has to be an AI program designed to make us all outraged, and it's actually working. I don't usually get heated in videos. You guys know that. I'm usually just joking around. But this guy, bro, this guy just pisses me off. Now, as I said, Ethan has also released another video on his side channel where Hasan is just caught laughing at dead children, and this is just classic Hasan. This is the least unhinged thing he's done. Essentially, what happened is this terrorist organization kidnapped a family and kids, and they ended up strangling and killing these kids, and they are carrying their coffins and parading around music. Hasan just laughs at this, essentially implies that they deserved it. His chat also says that they deserved it. There's no moderation for that at all. It's just completely insane. Then we had another hostage who was forced to kiss the Hamas members on stage, and Hasan says that this is actually proof that Hamas is actually, you know, really nice, essentially, when it's obvious the hostage had a gun to his head and was given instructions to do that. So yeah, Hasan just being a complete moron. The hostage later even admits that they forced him to do it, and Hasan runs with the story like they were just treated amazingly. Maybe they don't even want to leave as hostages or whatever. It's just crazy. Like, this guy should just go and join Hamas at this point. It's insane. Anyways, I didn't actually feel like making a video for a week now. I was just like not interested in anything, but this guy actually pissed me off so much that I had to come out of hibernation here. So click this video if you hate Hasan. What a piece of shit. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye.
All right, guys. I gotta go. I love you guys very much. It's been fun. Actually, it's been hellish. It's been hellish. But see this
Luffy
shit?
is a terrorist. He is. He is.
I hate that. You're kind of right.
He is a freedom fighter in the most like honorable sense of the word. Quite literally fighting against an unjustifiable.
I cannot fucking believe that they were okay with putting this shit out, dude. After everything, dude. That is actually fucking wild, dude.
Corrupt military apparatus that is like holding the entire world hostage and the Navy. He's literally killing cops. Like he's killing sea cops and they're like, no, that's not politics. What do you mean? That's just like gum man having fun. Luffy is.
I'm making dinner and I'm saying hello to my girlfriend and I'm going to enjoy my life. Holy fucking shit, dude. Goddamn. Anyways, how the fuck do I turn this shit off? There we are. Catch you guys later.